Yeah, you know it, KD, the laughing stock, Nathan's got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the Beatles rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get squishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get squishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
Oh, welcome to the year of 2026. I hope you're doing good. I like your nipple sticks. What do I mean by that?
You'll find out later in the year, apparently.
That is what they say. But if I get my nipples out, you would like to play.
Welcome to Squishy Logic.
Welcome to the slightly new look double cam, because we are sexerific and you need both cameras to see it.
Yeah, it's almost like we're trying to upgrade the quality of the show.
Almost. We're
Not
getting
quite.
there. Slowly,
We're getting
but
there.
surely.
Right,
It is becoming a professional run thing.
Nowhere near, but we're doing our
No,
best.
nowhere near. How are you though in the it's 2026, how are you feeling, my Nathan? Oh,
All
actually, I am KD, your comedian babyface, everybody's favourite, and I'm
No one
joined
cares
by...
who you are.
Okay, well tell them who you are. Tell them your name and face.
I'm Nathan,
Tell them your face.
the great and all-powerful.
Oh, that's definitely a nickname to give yourself. That's somebody to give themselves that nickname. That says a lot about themselves.
I'm trying a new thing in 2026.
Confidence.
No, I'm just trying to sort of
okay.
manifest stuff.
Oh, but manifesting.
I reckon if I say I'm a
works.
godlike entity enough, it'll happen. Or at least people will accept it. I've got the beard for Jesus.
Didn't Jesus have quite a lot? You could start it. You could grow out. You could grow a proper.
I'm
Jesus
a
beard.
young Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Right at the start of his career.
You're like Genghis Khan when he was known as Tanuji Sil or whatever it was.
Exactly,
Tanuji.
yeah. I'm not the great Khan yet.
You got to get kicked out of the tribe.
I'm
a
not
few
Jesus
different tribes.
Khan yet. That's what I should be. I should be Jesus Khan.
That would like a ruthless dictator that is also
Ruthless
preaching
dictator,
Christianity.
Second coming of Jesus ain't going to be about fucking flowers and hay fucks. It's going to be about...
Yeah, like all those other ones.
It's not about hay fucking in this situation, my friend. It's about getting shit sorted.
Oh yeah. You got to get
Being that militaristic Jesus that everyone in America wants.
Oh, like Jesus 2 in there was a Family Guy skit when it showed Jesus 2 coming to a cinema. With like Rush Hour, basically.
Yeah.
With everyone's favourite Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Although I don't think we're allowed to like him now, because I'm pretty sure he's definitely been linked to Epstein now.
I mean, who hasn't?
I mean, there's quite a few people who haven't. Mr. Tumble wasn't.
Don't get me wrong. I'm
He
not saying
definitely
like everyone, but like Jesus Christ, have you seen the
He
list?
wasn't.
It's fucking no, but it's very extensive.
And you're saying, have I seen the list? Like everybody else? No, not really.
We've seen bits of the
Yeah,
list.
very small bits surrounded by a lot of blackness.
Redacted, but
Yeah.
the redacted
That's what
can
I've
be easily unredacted, so it's not that redacted.
It could be, but how would you mean it's not?
Did you not see that?
What
That people were literally just looking in the documents.
Right.
The documents were blacked out, but if they highlighted the bits that were blacked out, copied it and pasted it into a new document, they could see it. Because whatever twat had done it,
the whole bit on still.
yeah,
Just blacked it out rather than.
yeah.
Wow, that
So
can't be true.
No, that is 100% true. People, there are videos of people doing it, just
Okay.
unredacting it manually by just going through it and copy, paste. And the thing is, they can't unredact it again now. Now they've changed
No.
tact. Now they've gone from, oh, well, you know, there was no mention of Donald Trump in this at all, to there are mentions of Donald Trump, but actually, because of the way it is, it's all fake and it's not real.
Yeah, I mean, the
It's
problem-
like, you should have said that to begin with. If you'd gone with that initially, maybe
Well,
people would have bought it. But if you fucking back away multiple times...
I get what you're saying, but the problem is that they couldn't say that to begin with, because I think at the same time, on the other side, the issue comes from the fact that it's chain of like like with evidence, like it's
Oh
chain
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
wherever
Chain,
it's
chain
been.
chain of whatever it is.
Yeah, well, it's something.
Yeah,
Comment if you know what it is. I know it's something.
yeah.
Um,
Possession.
that's basically what it is,
Yeah,
but that's not
well,
it.
that's not the term.
Yeah, because it's been so long and it's changed so many. Like as far as they know, every time it could have changed, someone could have adapted it. Once the actual document that can be edited
Oh, 100%.
is in somebody's is owned by someone or some part of the government, it can be changed.
Yeah, definitely.
So
but the fact is,
why
like,
would they keep it?
why would they?
Why
Why
would-
would
it's-
they
it's like the
unredact
JFK files.
stuff and not do it properly though?
Yeah, that's tarded. That's just tarded. That is. But that's just the stuff that was just there. I bet it wasn't the best stuff that was in it.
Actually, it is the best stuff because it proves that one of the things that they said they were only going to do is only redact stuff where it specifically mentioned like victims and where it could like cause more damage for victims.
Yeah, that was
later on.
bullshit. You could see.
Total bullshit.
Yeah, you could
They
see. probably
unredacted loads of it, and it's all just mentions of different celebrities' names.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Because I think at one point they did mention they didn't want to put out any names of people that hadn't done anything as well. Because I think they say victims, but I
Yeah.
think they might also include people who've just been mentioned and haven't done anything as far as they're concerned.
True.
But at the same time, that brings up a case. Or who
There
decides?
are
who
ones where they
decides?
specifically mention that a act that was illegal was being done, and the person who was doing it, and those are the only two bits of information in that thing. Nothing about the victims at all, and they still redacted it.
Yeah, well.
So they're clearly not.
Then they decided that those people that had, even though they'd apparently done something, as far as they were concerned, no, they were innocent, they were coerced. you see.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like they can just decide who's done it. Like who decides? Who, they just decide.
We're just watching
I
a
use the word
cover-up
decide a
happen.
lot. I know,
We're
but
just watching a cover-up happen slowly in front of our eyes.
we are. I've seen that.
And it's
a
been
lot
going
now.
on for fucking 7 years or so now. Whatever.
100%. 100%.
It's crazy.
So I got just because we were going to get the video stuff done at the beginning. I just thought I should show you these things.
Let's do it.
So there's been a few videos that have been going a bit viral. So I just want to find the actual proper one. I should have found this first rather than just the news versions of it. Might be easier to just do this though. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, just mute it.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, so there's just a couple of animal things. Funny enough, the second one I'll have to see how much I can show you though because it's a bit scary.
Bit spicy.
Little bit spicy. This one is just another stupid man though. This guy decided, oh look, he was driving through Yellowstone. And he was like, "Oh, there's a pack of wolves there, which is really rare apparently in Yellowstone."
It is, yeah. They've only just sort of reintroduced them, I think.
Yeah, well, more numbers and stuff. Yeah, like.
Well,
to build the
they
numbers
tried
back
to
up.
clear out a load of them, and then they ended up having shitloads of problems with deers and beavers and all other shit. And now they've had to sort of reintroduce wolves because it turns out wolves kind of keep a cap on deer.
Yeah, they do that. They're very good hunters. Funny enough, this man though, he was like, "Oh, forget that." Because this video will start after he's already left his car and ran towards the pack of wolves. 6 jet black wolves you can see in this video.
Some people should just be left to do this. I'm done protecting people who do this shit anymore.
Yeah, you won't see it in this because...
But legit.
Actually, no, this looks like...
Legit. We should all just wash our hands when an idiot does something like this.
Yeah.
We should just wash our hands of it and watch what happens.
Wash our hands of him, just be like,
like you've made your decision, mate. Quite clearly you're not intelligent enough to survive, so you go and fucking do it.
So you can see straight away, look what's happening here then. I will explain it for the audio listeners too. Should I put it on full screen actually for the people to see? Would that be easier to think for people to see because it's quite a small one?
Yeah, do that, yeah.
Okay.
The big one. It's the big one. So
Stop
for the
looking
people
down my trousers.
Yeah. For the people who haven't noticed yet, the wolves are already on screen.
Oh yeah, they got your man down here.
Yeah. And then you got 2 big fucking wolves up there to the left.
Yeah. One of them, I think it's one of them, is the alpha wolf that comes nearer than the others.
Oh, did you know that that's actually not a real thing?
There's a pack leader is. And
Pack
the guy that comes
leaders-
out and like checks stuff out.
Pack leaders. That's the thing. There is no one leader. there are multiple leaders.
Oh,
And
there's still one. There's
They
still one.
actively sort of fight to see who's doing the thing, and like
Yeah,
they have their own like court essentially
Yeah.
amongst the leaders to be like, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing.
There's still one though that comes out and like is the like brawny one.
Nope.
I was listening to an anime. I was
There's
listening to Forrest Gallon talk about this exact video, talking about.
yeah
the one
no
that
I
comes
was watching a different video where they've basically said that the alpha male thing is not a thing that exists.
I don't know about the alpha male.
Yeah, but that's not the way it works in a wolf pack. You may have the biggest wolf, but the biggest wolf might. Oh, the camera's locked.
It's only a camera, so hopefully that means that it's. Fuck off. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh man,
What is this shit?
I've just disappeared. I no longer exist.
Oh. Been flying all day and then it just fucks up.
Yeah. Oh, now it says it's connected. That's good.
No, it doesn't.
I thought you
Oh.
said, yeah.
Okay, it does actually, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, that's the right one, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I know. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah. But anyway, the fact is, like, there may be a big wolf, but he may not actually be the leader of the pack. The leader of the pack tends to be. The leaders of the pack tend to be literally the parents of the rest of the pack. But yeah, the usually the pack leaders are literally just the parents of the pack.
Right, I got
And
you.
the alpha, like the one that they think is the alpha, is actually just there's our big beefy fucking linebacker son. Let's send him in first because he'll fuck them up.
This is one of those things, though. Different biologists have different opinions.
It's true.
These are just all.
It's true.
What
the thing is,
I've heard the exact opposite. So.
ultimately, wolves haven't been studied that long, but
But either
to this
way,
extent. But
don't study them this way by trying to run out a pack of wolves.
Exactly, this is the wrong way to do it.
Yeah. He's also got bear spray in his hand as well, which
that's just
people are like screaming, over like don't.
What is he doing?
Because you've got a few of them coming up, like you said, and
They are going
you got
to
the one
fucking
coming
fuck
up.
you up.
There you go. Like the one will stop a bit closer though.
That is.
But
a
you got a
fucking
second one
lot
behind
of
you though.
wolves.
To be fair, no, he's backing up. A bit.
That's like.
And apparently though, the guy I was listening to was saying that this is what you should do if you ever come into contact with a pack of wolves.
Yeah.
Don't run away and show them your back. Basically, don't act like prey.
Yeah.
Act like a predator.
Yeah.
Walk towards them, make noise and all that. Because he did that, they back off. Like spoiler as well. This guy was absolutely fine. Got through this
Fair
absolutely
enough.
fine.
But
Be different in
why
that
did he
second
get
video.
out of his car to do it?
I don't have that. I couldn't tell you. Maybe he really wanted a dog.
Yeah,
There's
but
3, 6, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 5.
there was another one. I think. It's
Yeah, I
behind the
think
rock
there
or
was
something.
as well. Coming to shop maybe soon.
Oh, they
Yeah.
know you're backing
He will
away,
disappear
mate.
down
They
a
know
ravine
you're
now.
backing away.
I'm not showing his back still though.
He did spray that bear spray then, and the wolf was like, it just sniffed the air and was like, yeah, that ain't worth it.
He said I'd overlook. He's gone down the ravine. And they're coming.
Yeah, because he's having to turn his back to go up the fucking ravine. Why would you put yourself in this situation, you
Yeah.
fucking moron?
I don't know if we'll actually any more where you see him again. I think you're just seeing heads pop up and stuff. Like they ain't got a clue what's going on to people.
Yeah, 'cause they think he could have been fucking got at this
I think he
point.
might have just come back then actually. I didn't know he comes back. Oh wow.
What a fucking idiot.
Jesus.
What a fucking
Oh,
idiot.
there you go, him at the end. Just kicked off.
Colossal twat right there.
Yeah, so dumb. I thought he would, I hadn't seen it too close. I thought he'd be like an animal-looking guy, but he just looks like a random chav.
He does. He looks like someone who's come out of the inner city and he's like, I'm going to get an Instagram photo with some more fucking wolves.
He got sighted,
no
park
fucking
rangers
shit.
managed to find him,
Yeah.
tracked him. I don't know how they managed to track him down afterwards, though.
Oh,
you know.
Rangers, you don't want to fuck with park rangers, man.
Nah,
They
fair
take that
point.
shit fucking serious.
They really do, don't they?
They really fucking do. And they have like legit fucking like it's not like a park ranger in the UK where it's just like someone who takes cares of trees. A park ranger in the United States can fucking serve warrants, serve fucking thing and arrest people. They have
yeah. They're like proper
actual
police, aren't
fucking
they?
police
Yeah.
privileges. Yeah.
Because those I think there might be something going on in those like in the national parks. You hear about it a lot with all the missing people.
Yeah.
You hear about UFO stuff a lot as well in those areas. Is that just because it's easy though? Because it's that kind of area.
I wanted to write a story about a park ranger. I might just write some of these stories out and then just fucking get AI to make them now. Like we're at that point. I may as well just fucking lean
Hey
into
man,
it.
you can use that. I use AI, but in certain ways. Like if you just half-ass use AI, you'll get half-ass results.
I did
realise.
I did so.
If you have to be like like if you're researching something anyway. You have to know what you're asking questions to do what you said. But what were you saying?
I did see a video on a guy who was like using effects made in using VR and not using AI, and then like actually doing the work to put it into the scene properly and stuff like that. And it's like that's kind of interesting because like that is a legitimate way to move forward.
Yeah.
But like.
What? Say that bit again. Sorry.
Like the idea is like he was generating like the 3D images that you needed using the AI, and then actually superimposing other stuff around it to make it actually look like his scene.
Yeah.
And like having the person react in the same way and having like all the sort of lighting
kind of
set
like
up in a similar
using
way.
the AI for like that annoying legwork like we were talking about. Is that
Not
what
even that.
using it
He's
for more?
basically just going like, I'm just going to make whatever CGI assets I need in that because it's a click of a button.
Yeah,
and then
because
I'll
he could, he could
remove
do
the shit
it.
I don't need and put it in. Yeah,
because he knows as well he could do it.
Yeah.
So why go through the monotonous time of all of that when you can just click a button?
I mean, the other thing
Why
you
the
can
hell
do
not?
now as
Like-
well, you can actually draw a character out, put it into an AI program, click a button, and it will make a 3D model of the character.
That's cool. That doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, because you just put the character
And
thing in.
I'm sitting here spending so long trying to make the animations work on this 3D model of fucking King Leo and fucking Barry. And I could just literally just go plonk,
picture in.
click, done, and then just animate
You
it.
generally
In
nowadays
3D as opposed to 2D.
you generally have to pay for those AIs, and they can be expensive.
They can be expensive.
But they will come down, and you could probably find cheaper versions that might be
Yeah.
as good, etc.
But I think that's a fucking legit way of using AI.
No, definitely, I 100% agree.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially if
No.
you're an independent creator.
Yeah, makes it.
And like the thing is as well, then you've got the 3D model, and you can go into the 3D model and tweak it a little bit, make it more the way you want it to be. Like there's still an artist's work there.
It's exactly like we use it in Photoshop. Like I used to spend ages cutting things out from the background and that to get it perfect.
Yeah.
Now there's that new remove background
Bang,
button.
done.
Why the hell would you
Why
not?
would you not? Why would you do it the other way? The stupid,
Because-
boring,
and it-
slow way.
And it actually works as well.
It
like,
works way better quite regularly.
even if it's like a little bit where it doesn't work, you just do that bit first
Yeah.
and then do it. Like
Yeah.
there's ways. It's cool.
I'm slowly turning around to what I like, figuring out what my standing is
for it.
with this stuff. It's like if you're just literally making an entire thing out of generative AI, I don't think you can really call yourself a creator. If you're just like typing in words and just getting a video out, you're not a creative person. You're just prompts.
Yeah.
You just know how to prompt.
It's a weird.
But if you're taking that generated thing, you're putting it into a different scene, you're adding like vegetation and things that you've got to sort of fill out the scene, you're changing the lighting. At that point, you're an artist again.
if you type
you know?
in "boy do something" and then it comes out with a boy doing something, you're not putting any input. But if you put in a boy goes down to the park and kicks a ball into a duck's face and it falls down and hits a monkey, then you've put some direction in, so you're more of a creator.
I think
know that
that's
wasn't what you were
more,
saying,
I
but-
don't think that's necessarily quite because I think
It's
you
very
still,
late, simple.
I still think you should as much as possible try and use real footage, real actors and things like that. But like for example, if you do have a scene in your independent movie where an alien like life form is going to like attack someone, like if you can like prompt it well enough to get the thing that you want out of it and then impose that into the rest of it and have like There's ways of adding extra characters in who are running away and stuff like that without even using AI.
Yeah.
And why that's not a problem.
Yeah, use that rather than getting one of those pesky alien actors down. They're so annoying.
Well, no, that's the thing. It's like, why do... Because otherwise you'd have to have an entire CGI VFX studio and everyone would have to be working. It would cost millions
or
and
practical
millions.
effects. Either way, it's going to cost time or money.
The other way is as well, you can go like, well, I know what my alien looks like, so I can do this. I can feed my AI all of the images of
details.
this
That's
thing.
kind of what I was saying, yeah.
Like, I've got all of these images of this thing that I've made. I want you to learn
Yeah.
exactly what it looks like and how it moves. And then
Types
we're
of
going
details,
to, and then I'm going to
etc.
tell you how to use it in the scene. That's also another level of artistry.
That's kind of
like
what I was,
directing.
It's kind of like that very much is.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I was saying with like if you put in simple prompts, you'll get simple results on AI.
Yeah.
If you put really detailed shit in and figure out what you want, you'll get you're much better.
Yeah, I think the tools
I
at
still
the
wouldn't
moment
hand it
are
in for
so,
work.
Yeah, the tools at the moment though are so rudimentary that it's difficult to get that level of fidelity and fine work out of it that you want.
Yeah,
But I don't
the
think
free
that's
ones anyway.
Yeah, for the free ones, but also for the Sora stuff. Like you get loads of shit for the ones that are actually worth it.
Yeah,
like loads of shit, and so.
And they're getting better and better at an exponential rate.
That's the thing. In like a year or two, you'll get to a point where you can, like, as I say, feed in all this information, tell it what you want it to do in the scene. You could even have the person in the scene reacting to something happening to it, and then the AI will be able to interpret that and say, well, the alien would be doing this or this or this, or when you get shot by something, it would be doing this. And, like, you can figure it out that way.
There's loads of the videos where you'll see, like, comic actors, like the little mini videos where it'll show like a picture of a comic character or something, and it'll show them what AI's showed you what they would look like in real life to just walking down the street or something. That's weird.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. Loads of more people can be creators. Loads more people can create something that's good. But like, it still comes down to artistry. Like, if you don't know how to write, you're not going to be able to prompt it to write something good.
Comes down to a few things too, because like there's a lot. We always said as well, there's a lot more people trying to do these things, so you need natural selection to rule out.
You need natural selection.
Natural selection to rule out a few idiots. So what I'm going to show you now is an example of one of these said idiots.
Oh God!
Who'll get ruled out. Look, you know me. I'm not a fan of gory videos, so I wouldn't put it on if you could see much anything. But this is a man who decided it was a good idea recently in Brazil, I believe it was. To climb a 6-foot wall, I believe it was, or 60. I don't know. It was a big wall, 6 meter wall, I think. Right. Sorry. Climb over that and bypass some security in a zoo, and then climb a tree into a lion enclosure.
That's never a good idea.
Even you'll see in a minute. Even when he's on the tree and he starts going down towards the lion, when the lion appears, even then does it not change his mind? He still thinks, "Oh, this is a good idea."
This is a great idea.
19-year-old idiot.
Jesus.
Okay. Let me get this. I don't know what the thingy says, so I'm just gonna see. This is him now going down.
What the fuck is he doing?
This is where it starts. Like he's going down this tree here. Oh, hold on.
Why?
That's the question. It's impossible to know because he didn't survive.
No shit.
I did weirdly.
No shit. I'm just gonna lower myself down onto you like a fucking like bait on a hook.
Best thing about this as well, the lion didn't even get euthanized or anything because, as they said, he didn't do anything wrong. The lion.
Yeah.
This guy, it was all on this guy.
Yeah.
He just coming down the tree, and then lion's like, "Hello, hello, come here."
Of course.
And then at this moment, the guy seems to think, "Oh, you know what? Maybe this might have been a mistake." And then he tries to dip away. Look, and that's where the video ends. He tries to dip off. I don't know if there's any more to it.
What the fuck is like? What the fuck?
Yeah, that was basically my response to it. Like, what?
Honestly, like, what level of stupid do you have to be?
Just there's no reason.
Even if you're trying to kill yourself, there are so many less painful ways to have yourself killed.
That's the only thing I can imagine is that he was trying to get himself killed, but why that way?
Oh.
Like, it's just ridiculousness.
What an absolute twat hole.
And it's obviously worse than the wolf guy, because the wolf guy seemed to just be wanting to face down a pack of wolves, or maybe I don't know, maybe he was really into wolves and animals, and
Yeah.
he learned what to do because he was doing the right thing.
Maybe.
So maybe he'd watched a lot of it and was like, oh, I could take these.
Yeah. Well.
And
That's
maybe,
just fucking
that's one
genius.
thing, yeah, but thinking, oh, I can take this goddamn lion.
Oh, I can just... not even that. He didn't even try to take the lion.
He
There
didn't
was
get a chance.
He just literally was just like, I'm going to slowly lower
Yeah,
myself
yeah.
into the lion.
Hello.
Why are you doing that?
lion.
This is a bad idea.
Do you want to taste me? I taste so sweet.
I have covered myself from head to toe in the most delicious spices,
Spices?
and you will have a wonderful meal.
Oh,
Thank you, lion.
that lion, yeah. And the
You
lion
may
was
as
killing-
well fucking like. Ooh, I'm
That's
just gonna,
basically what he did, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
just gonna. Oh, I might even cook myself a little bit first. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
braise myself on a little bit of like a kebab skewer or some kind. Just
Run through a house
rotate
fire.
myself in front of a hot thing.
Run through a couple of house fires.
Yeah, in fact, you know what? Just sunbathe the following day.
There
Just
you go.
keep dousing yourself
Not the
with
following day, the
garlic
previous
powder.
day.
Yeah, previous day. Yeah,
Following day, you ain't doing
yeah.
anything.
Following day is probably not going to
Haven't
happen.
you already? Jesus.
I genuinely don't understand how someone can be that stupid. Again, like, even if your plan is to kill yourself in that situation, why would you choose that? Why would you choose the situation where you have the least control and are the most likely to get absolutely agonizingly painful deaths? Like, nature doesn't do it quick and smooth. That's not the point of nature. It just kills you in whatever way is most like efficient at the time.
Nature.
Yeah.
In general, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not going to be a pleasant death. Why
Did
would you do that?
Did you know as well, like, I didn't realise that, like, ligers are so much bigger.
Oh, they're huge, yeah.
But there's also this thing in biology where if that happens, they'll, I don't know why this made me think of that, but they'll make them sterile, so
Yeah.
all ligers are sterile.
Yeah.
I never knew that. So interesting.
It's the same with mules as well.
Yeah, mules, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
never realised what mules were.
You are not the same species if you cannot have viable offspring. That's literally the sort of the cutoff.
Well, yeah, but
So-
they have viable offspring though. But it's just
No, because the viable offspring means ones that can reproduce afterwards
Right,
and
okay.
aren't sterile.
Right. Okay.
Now, that's like been the holy grail of fucking like big cat owners for ages. They keep on trying to make ligers who aren't sterile.
Yeah, I don't think it can
It's
happen
not
from the
smart,
sounds of
no,
it.
it doesn't work. But the fact is, like, that's why dogs, like, there's so many different types of dogs, but they can all interbreed because they're all the
Yeah.
same species.
And wolves as well, in a sense.
Yeah, and coyotes and wolves occasionally interbreed, but I'm not sure how well
Yeah, I'm not sure if that does the same thing
the
again.
coy wolves are.
I can see that being a mule situation
I think it might
because
be.
they're very like us. The reason I was looking into this or saw it on something was you ever heard of Oliver the Chimp?
I mean, come on, it's if you ever put a name in front of a chip, you know it's going to have a tragic ending.
No,
No.
I think this guy's actually still alive.
Oh. Okay.
Basically, he might not still be alive, but he would have been old age if anything,
Right,
from what
right,
I've
right.
gathered.
Right.
No, it's very young. He was brought over, and he had a different, smaller head, without any hair on it. He walked around upright all the time, like normal chimps will go upright for a moment and then go back down on the
Yeah,
floor.
but he just loved
He
it.
was just upright all the time.
Okay.
He didn't like the other chimps. The other chimps didn't seem to like the smell of him. He smelled different. He preferred hanging around with people anyway. He would sit in the front room and have a cigar. He wasn't attracted to female chimps at any point either.
Right.
But he was attracted to the human handlers. So they
Right.
had to get rid of him once he got to a certain age because
Yeah.
he just kept trying to have sex with his female owner.
Oh, fucking
To the
hell.
point that the one time he got up, bent her over, fully like, he like turned her around, bent her over. Yeah, and that was when they realised, okay, we need to get rid of this guy.
That's ridiculous.
And then some New York accountant guy bought him and went around like he was on a Japanese show where they tried to have a look at whether he was actually whether he was
A
part
person
human
in
or
a suit
not.
or something,
Something like humans have like what was it? Something like 46 chromosomes, something like that.
Yeah.
whatever it is. Apes have like 48 or something.
Right.
This thing had like 47.
Oh God, who
So as I
fucked
said,
a
in
chimp?
the middle. That was well. Actually, the area where it comes from is an area where people regularly have chimps as pets, and they're very close to the chimp thingy. So there's every chance that could have happened.
Oh God.
Every chance. Apparently, there was experiments as well back in the day where it did happen. There was apparently one in China and apparently one in the.
Well,
but the one
they
in
are
China
our
apparently.
closest really living relatives genetically.
Yeah.
So if it's ever going to happen with any animal,
That's the argument.
it's going to be with a chimp.
That's the argument.
Oh
But then it's
God.
the case of whether he's sterile or not, and they say
Of course.
it's impossible to know whether Oliver is sterile if he is one of them because he's not attracted to other chimps. He's only ever tried to bang a human. There's only been one human that agreed to bang
True.
him. A Japanese actress when they were over there, and his owner was like, "No, we're out of here." Sued him for even
Good.
sued him for trying it. Full on sued him for it. Like, yo, you cared about that animal.
It's also like
You lost so much
it's
money.
freaking illegal.
Oh, it's back in it. Is it illegal for an animal that doesn't even have a technical? We don't even know what it is at that point. They don't even know if it's an animal or a human. You know.
It's still an. Is it a human?
No,
Can
I don't know.
it say, "I am willing to have sex with you"?
No, but he definitely wanted
Then
to.
it doesn't matter.
It was
Does
a
not
male.
matter.
It would have been the one doing it.
I don't
He
care.
would have had to plough it, and he was into. You know, it's not. It would happen regularly that he would try it on with women.
I don't.
Look up their dresses and stuff.
Is that just no?
It was happening all over the Japanese.
No,
He kept looking at women's
sorry,
dresses.
mate. You may well have had, you know, a chimp daddy and a fucking human mum, but no, no, absolutely not. No.
Well, you got something against Oliver?
Yes, I do.
That was it. The Shumanzi. That's what they called him. The Shumanzi.
Oh my God, he looks so
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. See, he is a
He
really.
genuinely doesn't look like a normal chimp.
He doesn't move like one. Like he moves around like a person. He walks on 2 feet. Sorry, erect. Like, you know, he's got different feet as well. Apparently, his center of gravity is not where chimps should be. You know, it's
He's
more
like
like
a little
us.
Sasquatch.
That's another thing that people called him. The Bigfoot of New York, or what people called him.
Holy shit.
Yeah, might have been worth doing a whole episode on him, but
Well, we will at some point.
mm,
'Cause god damn.
it's very interesting. Like, but there's not that much like, you know, where he came from. He's old. I'm not sure if he's alive now or not because, like I said, he was old.
How old did he get?
Oh, it dies. Okay, here we go.
That was in 2012.
2012. The one I was watching did seem like it was like a 90s, very 90s documentary, you know.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Let's have a quick look at him.
2012.
Yeah, look at him when he was an old man. Look, he got a bit more hair in the end, though, look. He developed a bit more hair. Still not as much. Still doesn't look like a proper chimp at
No.
all. He got some weird thing going on with his eyes there.
I mean,
Oliver, a male chimpanzee
how old
who
do
lived
chimps
at-
normally get? Because they don't normally live that long, do they?
I don't know.
It's like 40 years at most.
He spent much of his lives as part of circus shows. Not technical circus shows, more TV circus.
Yeah.
He's found dead Saturday in his bedroom at primarily Primates, a sanctuary where he spent his last 14 years. He had a good life, from everything
How
I've read.
old
He was
was
never
he?
mistreated. He never attacked.
55.
At least 55.
Well, the average lifespan for a male chimp in captivity is 35.
And he was, I suppose, always in
You know
he was
what
in
lives-
captivity in some manner.
You know what
Yeah.
lives a lot longer than a chimp, though?
A human. And that's about half. If you imagine
If
the
you
average
imagine the
age-
midway
yeah,
between the
yeah.
two,
that puts even more to it.
holy shit!
It's even harder to check it now if he's dead, I suppose.
No,
They
you can
probably
check
have
his
DNA.
bones.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta check his DNA.
But
Why would you not be doing this? Is fascinating.
it really is, isn't it?
I'm not saying we
Oh, he
need
had
to
a girlfriend-
recreate the
he had a-
method by any stretch of the imagination, but this is
Oh,
fascinating.
Oliver's girlfriend Raisin was by. Let me get rid of this off the thingy, so because I need to have it on there. Off the screen for the people. His girlfriend Raisin was by his side when caretakers found him.
Aw.
He came to the primate sanctuary from a research lab in Pennsylvania in 1998. He said the lab didn't perform any studies on him during his decade there because the staff could tell he was special. He was just on a different level and he had human-like traits.
Right.
For one, Oliver walked upright almost all of the time. His unique qualities drew attention. he was dubbed a chimpanzee, touted as a missing link, etc. Like I was saying.
Jesus.
It's so interesting, man.
2006 documentary channel. So that could have been. Was that the one you were watching? Was it a Discovery Channel one?
It could have been. It could have been. I'm not too sure. I bet there's been a bunch of them, because he was at least 55 years old. So what would that have been then? 2012. So my maths is not. It's somewhere in like the 50s or 60s he'd be born, wouldn't it then?
Apparently, like the new chimps that they got him were all right with him though, because it looks like he was.
Oh yeah, he got a girlfriend and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
He must have been like, well, if I'm not going to get any human poon, then I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah. In the end, he took the plunge.
Yeah.
You're
the least questionable.
Yeah. That's good. I'm glad
That's
he found.
amazing.
I'm glad he found happiness.
A fucking chimpanzee that like just seems human.
It's so interesting. I mean,
55 years old.
these are all legit photos as well. They were talking to the people that took these photos.
Yeah.
Like, these are all legit photos. And there's so much video of him if you want to see video.
Yeah.
There's loads. Like, this, it was all over the time when, video was around. It wasn't
Yeah.
Oliver G. Humanzy. Let me put this back on the screen, even though, because it probably won't be, there's not going to be much needed for audio anyway.
No.
That's what I was watching, this one here. I suppose I'll put that on and... This is a different one. Actually, it's kind of pointless using this. I just find bits to it.
Oh, look, there we go. Oliver the enigmatic chimp. Holy shit. But
Yeah, look at that. Look at just the way he walks. Look.
yeah,
Everything about it.
he's
His
got a
head,
big dick for a chimpanzee as well.
small head as well for the rest of the body.
No, but legit, don't chimps have tiny dicks?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, big testes too, look. He was treated like a celebrity everywhere, man. And he never got violent either. He was so calm. I was expecting like...
Let's assume for a moment that he is part human.
Right.
Let's say he's got the intelligence of a human in that head, and he's thinking to the same
A
extent.
dumb
as a
human, maybe, do you think?
Yeah, a dumb human, but a human.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a sad life, dude.
I mean, in what way?
Because, like, he knows he's
the only of
different.
his kind.
He's the only of his kind. He can't get out of the cage. Like,
He's not in a cage a lot.
no,
That's
but
the
you know
thing.
what I mean? Yeah, but still, like,
Like a person in prison.
and he can't communicate with these people. Like, maybe he doesn't like
Mm.
the situation he's in. Maybe he can't, he can't explain it.
But I mean, you say maybe he didn't seem unhappy though.
No.
From all, I don't know about like later on, obviously, but from what I read before, the whole time he was going around with his first family, he was like, living in the house.
Right.
He wasn't like living outside. He was in the house. They'd give him cigars because he wanted
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
He would go and he would just be living in the house. And then once he got that bit bigger, he would then this banker guy, and he took him all around, and he was like, yeah, I say that though. Obviously, when he flew, they had to put him in like a little cage and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know?
But he had a good life though, as far as a chimp in captivity goes, and
Yeah.
he never lashed out, from what I've read,
Yeah.
with the
Which is
exception of trying to have sex.
extraordinarily rare.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like with the exception of trying to have sex with a woman.
Normally, once
but
a
even then, he wasn't
chimpanzee-
violently trying.
Yeah, once a
Like-
chimpanzee reaches puberty, they are incredibly violent.
I was expecting that once she said, like he bent her down, I was expecting that he would have attacked her in some way or
Yeah,
hurt
yeah,
her.
yeah.
But there was nothing, no
No.
talk about that at all.
Yeah.
Just, I guess.
This
he
is
could have been
100%.
confused.
This is 100% a half chimp, half monkey.
It
half
really
man.
feels like it.
It just
doesn't
feels like it has to be in this situation.
so interesting. Like, it was on Japanese TV shows and stuff, like, the Japanese TV show thing is just so funny to see. But it's just so interesting. Oh, I didn't know Mr. Rogan
Oh, of
talked
course
about
he,
it.
of course he knows about it.
Yeah, of course.
Of course he does.
Yeah, interesting though anyway, it's cool.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, we should maybe look into it at some point, like, try and pinpoint his origin.
Do
But
a bit of a deep dive.
there's not that much to really do about it. I reckon we probably covered a lot of it there.
Mostly
It's just
there. I
take-
mean,
take
it's ultimately it's a chimp being led around, isn't it? And like spending. It's not like he's gone out and started war with Czechoslovakia.
No.
No,
That would have been cool.
that would have
don't
been
get me wrong.
awesome.
Like,
Just him on top of a hill, loads of Russians behind him.
Actually, you know what? Actually, we should be happy that he's dead now, though, in the nicest way.
Yeah.
Because if anybody was going to make a legitimate Planet of the Apes happen, it would have been him.
100%,
Like,
yeah.
How would it not have
Yeah.
been? If it happens again, don't let anybody really know. Bang a chimp.
No one. You best not be banging chimps out there.
Actually, yeah. I mean, I love you, our Singapore contingent. Much love, but I don't know if they've got chimps near them.
I don't think they do.
No.
No.
Okay.
Also,
Doctors,
they know better than that. They're from Singapore. They're rad.
Don't suck up to them just because they like us over there.
I think that we should just accept the fact that people
They are
who
smart.
like our podcast are smart and have good taste, and therefore would not bang a chimp.
You know what? I can't argue that, actually.
Yeah.
I do not think anyone listening to this would be a chimp banger.
No.
You are, yes,
And
because
we're
they make
big in
smart
Singapore.
choices.
We're bigger than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Thanks, Singapore. You people are beautiful.
Make an
And
even
so
better choice by
They
anyone
must
that's-
be the smartest and therefore the least chimp banging you people out there.
Yeah. And if you are listening, you might already be, but drop us a subscribe, a like, a follow, whatever you can do on the thing
Yeah.
you're listening or watching.
Yeah.
It all very much helps. And we can try and make this our full-time job eventually, which would be cool.
That would be sweet.
Yeah. I'm going to put a lot more energy into this over the next year, I think.
Yeah.
Trying to... And
I've
I said I
decided
might have a
that
new podcast
2026 is
coming
my
to-
selfish year.
Good, as you should be when
Yeah.
it comes to like a lot of stuff.
Especially like I'm gonna just be like, no, I'm doing this. No, I'm doing this.
Yeah, yeah, you should do that with your life. I mean,
Yeah.
it's your life.
That's right.
You know, like as long as you, I know I don't need to say that to you. As long as you do your responsibilities as well, ain't it?
Yeah.
Everyone
you
looks
know,
different.
Get
like-
enough money to survive and don't piss anyone off along the way.
I say you don't have that many technical responsibilities. They would all be selfish responsibilities anyway, really,
Yeah.
wouldn't they? So, other than
It's all
your
about me.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
the girlfriend, that's the only one.
I am considering. I've keep.
We're
looking-
gonna be like, I am considering getting
No.
rid of the girlfriend.
No,
No, so
I am considering getting a camper van instead of trying to get a house at all at this point. Because it's like, oh well, what I'll do then is I'll go and do loads of gigs, and then half of the time I'll be out in the camper van anyway.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
the other time
yeah.
I'll be hanging around Matilda.
Camper van's always a good idea.
Yeah.
They're always cool ideas. I love that. That's totally what I would do when I was able to drive.
And not only
have
that,
money.
but then if I'm buying the camper van, I'm paying. I can pay off a chunk of the camper van using my car,
Mhm.
and then the rest of the money I'm paying off like £100 a month or something.
Yeah.
That's way cheaper than rent.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's
of course.
way fucking cheaper.
And all
than
the
rent.
other little bits you'd save, like on
Yeah.
counter tax and all those little,
Yeah.
those little bits of the things that mount up, man.
Yeah.
Could you always forget about that? I would do anyway. You know what I mean. Right, before we go any further, shall I give you a little explanation about this green family of woolpit?
Please do.
I'm really surprised you've never heard of this.
Yeah, no, it's not one that's come across my radar.
I'm gonna put the thingy on just. I'll put it on up here.
Look at them. Look at the weirdos.
I know, right?
Oh,
I mean, just to clarify, that's not the actual people. Oop. No, do that.
Moving the overlay.
Is that what I moved?
Yeah. You see.
Did I definitely?
You did, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't. Okay, let's put that back.
He's got it.
There we go. That works.
He's got it.
Put that up for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm really surprised you hadn't heard of this, because, like, it's one of them old school, like, if you like your weird stories and that, it's one that pops up all the time. Like, and I'd never really talked about it, but this is the story of the Green Children of Woolpit. When I tell you the story in a moment, you'll probably be like, well, that's just bullshit, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
That just never happened. So I'm going to start off by giving you where this came from.
Okay.
Because it does seem to be, one thing we can say, is that this legitimately happened. 1773 it was,
Okay.
in England. The story is preserved in two medieval writings from the 12th and early 15th centuries. The one was about a decade and a half after it happened.
Right.
The other one a bit more after that. One was William of Newburgh in the History Rerum Alicarum. He presents the tale as a strange but real occurrence. And he cites like many trustworthy sources.
Yeah.
And then the second one, Ralph of...
Oh, the carers still here, by the way.
They weren't here at all. It was Amazon delivery.
I've been holding on the entire time.
Oh no, it was an Amazon delivery. Sorry. He claims to have heard the story from Sir Richard de Caen, who was the local lord who sheltered them.
Right.
Apparently, so both of them. But the main point I want to make is they have slightly different details in some of the stories.
Right.
But the main, most of it, and the main stuff was all matches, and it comes from two independent things. You know, it's not like the one guy. It's not like the first one came out, and then the second guy just took what he said and rewrote it.
Right. They have
He
different
independently
accounts. Right. Yeah.
spoke to people, and both of them spoke to different people that had first-hand knowledge and were there and
I mean,
stuff.
it's like well, let's look. It's like 41 years apart as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
like, no, not 41, 31 years apart.
Oh, them two, yeah.
So
It
like,
happened in
that's
1173.
an entire person's life in that time of
Yeah, back
living.
then,
You
yeah,
literally died at the age of 38.
Mhm.
So
Very much so, yeah.
like, it's unlikely these two would have corroborated. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And like I said, because they just said many trustworthy sources, we don't know the actual people that he got it from.
Right.
So it's hard to even... And unlikely, though, I mean, I don't know who he is, though, but I feel like it would be unlikely that if one's talking to Lord, the other one would be most likely maybe talking to more commoners, you know.
Maybe, yeah.
And then it's rare that the two would match. But anyway, so what actually happened then? During harvest time in the 12th century, villagers near Woolpit, Suffolk, pop England, we're so old, America hadn't even been a thing in the slightest yet.
Literally, America likes to think it's so fucking special, but
it's
you
so young.
guys, we have buildings older than your country.
Oh, yeah. There's animals older than their country.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. So during harvest time, though, 12th century, 1173 to be exact, Woolpit, Suffolk, two children, a boy and a girl, were found by one of the wolf pits, where they would go to,
Just to put wolves in.
Yeah, which is where they think the name might have come from for wolf pit, you know.
Yeah.
They gave the village name. Their skin appeared green was the craziest part. They spoke a language that was unknown to the villagers. They refused to eat for days, even though they seemed completely famished.
Right.
They were like, you know, they looked malnourished and stuff. They wouldn't eat anything until they were actually walking past through the place, the village. You say that. They found some broad beans, and then they just started munching on that.
I know what it is.
You're going to say that eating the broad beans turned their skin green?
Vegans from the future.
Oh, okay.
Vegans came back from the future, and they'd evolved to be so vegan that they could actually absorb the chloroform from other like plants and absorb it through their skin. That's
right.
how fucking vegan they are.
It's kind of weird when you put it like that. They love plants, but yet they eat them too.
Yeah.
But yeah, they love the plants, don't they?
Hella vegans.
Yeah.
And they came back from the year 3024, where it's illegal to eat meat anymore,
Okay.
to try and convert us.
Hence why they're like, oh no, when they try to. Anyway, hold theories to the end anyway.
Bacon.
We got a new theory.
Oh, look at its eggs.
We got a new theory.
Why is that
like
honey you put on that, you bastard?
I like it. New thingy. And they
Vegan
also had
generation.
like crazy, like old or weird looking clothes too. All of it was like everything was alien looking to them, you know, put it that way. And they were taken into the household of Sir Richard de Caen, the guy we mentioned that was spoken to in the second book, who cared for them and gradually introduced them to normal food and helped them to integrate. Over time, they did. And over time, their skin lost its colour as well as
That's
their
what
diet
happens
changed.
if you stop eating vegan food.
That's
If you're a hyper vegan
super
and you
duper
start
vegan.
eating meat again,
Mm-hmm.
the chloroform just comes out in your piss.
Yeah. And
It's
then
quite worrying because it goes bright green,
Mm.
and you can't see through it. It's really disturbing.
but as long as it's, I imagine it's so that you can like figure out where you're going at night. Still,
Yeah,
you can get back. It's like
yeah,
a
you can leave a
natural
piss trail.
defense.
Yeah, it's useful.
That makes sense. All those crab monsters in the future. And if you apparently take steroids as well, like PEDs from the future too,
Yeah,
that's where the whole comes from.
right.
Over time, they lost their stuff though. The boy fell ill and actually died shortly after a baptism. So at least he went to heaven.
Wow.
You can be happy about that.
That's brutal, though.
Mhm. The girl
Jesus
survived.
did not what. Jesus was just sitting there waiting, like, give me the fucking soul of this child. Give me his fucking soul. Right, ready, go.
Oh, Jesus would be loving the souls of children. God in general,
Jesus
all
be
of them.
loving the souls of children. If there's no one thing you learn from this podcast, it's Jesus be loving the souls of children.
Oh, yeah. He's one step below Epstein, man. They be loving the children. All of them. They go to an island on the sky.
Is that why he never got married?
Who?
Jesus.
Wow. Depends what you believe there. I do believe he did get married, so... Yeah, there's plenty of writings that he married. Mary Magdalene, yeah. Like the Dead Sea Scrolls and all that. I think it was that. But they found just like the actual like other Gospels that weren't included in.
Oh, there's
the
loads
Bible.
of fucking Bible verses that aren't included.
Yeah, like the Gospels anyway.
Yeah,
More,
there's
not,
one where
not the
there's one
verses,
where
like full Gospels, though,
there's
full
one where
accounts.
Jesus tames the dragons.
Really?
Yeah, literally, he's fucking taming dragons like it's How to Drain Your Dragon 3.
Oh man, that makes about as much sense as the rest of it. Let's be fair. If he came to England anyway.
Yeah.
I know they just talked that he supposedly went to America during his time, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make sense he came to England
That's
either.
the Mormon shit.
Yeah, is that what it is?
That's the
where that
Mormon
comes from.
stuff. That's the one where he looked into the hat. And he had the
John Smith, that
is.
Yeah.
Dum 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 dum
Dum
dum.
dum.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought there was something to do with it though.
Yeah.
Is that why it's there or something? I'm guessing.
No,
Something to do with Jesus
there's
being
like
there.
what there might be a mention of them going to a far off land at some point, but there is no mention of him going to the Americas.
Well, no, in the Bible, there's no mention of what he did from being born up until he was about 37.
Yeah, because it's
It
boring
jumps.
as shit. It was just him. It was just fucking Malcolm in the Middle, but Jesus.
I mean, that could be the argument. Yeah. He didn't do anything
Yeah.
of note until 37.
He was just a kid.
I mean, 37 not a kid.
And then
you know.
He's
busy.
God comes down and he goes, by the way, son, you got some important shit to do. Go get killed.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck, motherfucker? And then he goes in the desert and
Apparently, Islam writings as well, or some of them, like
shit. He's a prophet in it, yeah.
No, but not only that though. They also some do believe that he just went to heaven rather than getting crucified to go, and that his body was not his body was swapped out. Sorry, that he wasn't crucified. Somebody else was.
Someone died in his place.
They purposely put someone in his place. Like
I had an idea for a film once where it was basically that Jesus shirked his responsibility, and then it was about God trying to find him over like multiple like millennia, as Jesus was just fucking off having a party.
I hope he did get the party while he was here. If he really was God's kid and all that, you know, I really hope that while they checked out Earth, we got him nice and arsed, you know.
Yeah.
You want him to, you can't have a good opinion of the Earth unless you've got that Earth style.
Earth style, motherfucker.
They ain't doing that in heaven. They ain't getting wasted.
No.
Wontoned.
No.
That ain't happening.
Wonton, flabbergasted,
Flabberdoodled.
wopsy-dimmed.
Where you feel like everybody's going green, and then you might go green actually in the end. But let's finish with this anyway, though. So the girl survived, learned English, and according to chroniclers, was described as a bit wanton and impudent as she grew up. I have no idea what that means.
Wanton basically means always looking for something more, and impudent basically means a bratty little shit.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, she was the only person that had green skin at any point. And she was a foreigner, as far as everybody thought.
Yeah.
Well, like, I know her
brother died.
Yeah. And their explanation is another level. So after learning the language, they were questioned, and the girl said they came from a place called St. Martin's Land, where the sun never shone and everything was green. She claimed they were grazing their father's cattle when they heard a sound like church bells, melodic sound.
Right.
And they followed it and eventually found a cave with an opening. They went into the cave, went around it, and eventually found another opening out the cave, walked out.
They were grazing their father's cattle, though, so they can't be vegan.
What's grazing mean? What's that mean?
Grazing, that means that they're out there eating food, but if they're keeping cattle,
Well, if they're grazing the cattle,
They could be getting the milk,
Yeah,
but that's
exactly.
that's
They could just be looking after
that's
them.
not vegan.
They're looking after them. They're not
If
drinking
they're
it.
looking at
They're like they saved them from people that were trying to eat them. You see.
okay, the vegan thing's back on.
There you go. So sanctuary more than anything.
Yeah. But this sounds
fuck
like
knows what
almost
it's-
like they've crawled through a fucking dimensional rift.
Yeah, well,
From
because the
a
sun
slightly
never
different-
shown.
Yeah.
So that's why they were green, I guess. or
Well, I
something.
suppose it must be something to do with the way that fucking planet goes.
And they came out of
Maybe
the
they're
cave.
around a black hole.
I forgot to say they came out of the cave though. More so going with what you were saying. They came out of the cave and were like, "Oh, what's this place? What's this sun? Oh, it's bright."
Yeah.
Turned around to go back in. Oh, cave disappeared.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Oh, what are we gonna do?" Eventually, found themselves in Wool Pit.
Did you ever play a game called Dungeon Keeper?
What is that? Is that?
Dungeon Keeper was a strategy game where you made your own evil lair, and heroes would come in and try and sort of destroy your dungeon heart and destroy your dungeon.
Right.
But you just kept on having like an arsenal of increasingly dangerous monsters that you could like keep. And you could also like make them their own little like bunks and things like that, and then you had to feed them, so you grew chickens, and you had to keep them entertained, so you had a casino, and in the casino you could even set the payout
dragons and that.
for and like literally you'd pay them to patrol your dungeon,
Yeah.
and then you'd get half of the money back because they'd all just be rampantly gambling the entire fucking time. It was brilliant. Loved that game.
That made no sense.
Yeah, but there was a character in it called Horny, who's this giant fucking demon creature. And in the final, like, moments of the second game, it shows you a cutscene where he sort of cracks through a wall, and then suddenly there's this bright, shining light. And I think that's sort of a bit like what it was for those kids.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Definitely.
Long way to fucking go, but like I just wanted to mention that game because it was brilliant, and we never got the sequel. We never got that third one where it was suggesting that they'd gotten out and they were starting to like attack the open world.
Well, maybe it was like a prison break situation. They got out, instantly got put into another prison somewhere else.
No, it was just owned by EA,
Oh, so just
and EA just went, yeah,
so it was in a different kind of prison.
yeah, a
Development
financial prison.
Financial development prison.
Yeah.
So some scholars, in regards to this though, believe it to be a folk tale or a fairy story, similar to other medieval accounts of otherworldly realms. Elements like a twilight land and green skin feed speculation of underground worlds, fairies, or even extraterrestrials and modern imaginings. Fairies was one of the main explanations that people come with though, because a lot of people
at the time
over
everyone
here
was into fucking fairies.
yeah, there's a lot of people in the UK and like going over your Nordic places too
Yeah.
that just believe in fairies. I know in Iceland, is it fairies or is it might be elves actually?
But they're not pretty, lovely little things. They're evil little shit.
Yeah, the bastards. But they're not generally seen as green.
No.
That's not. They're to do with green. They're in Greenland, in the forest, all of that, but not green.
I did see there was a post I keep seeing occasionally on Facebook from a cryptids like thing that I follow, and it's a woman on like a Reddit post going, I like to go on long walks, but recently there's been this one big bright red deer that keeps following me around, and it keeps on like trying to attack me and get me to run away.
Right.
And now it started coming to my house, and it's like coming up to the front door, and someone just
Hey,
replies,
bitch!
someone replies underneath, just like, that ain't no deer, that's a fae. It's like, that's a fairy type shit.
Oh. Well, so what? I don't know what a fae is. Like you lost me.
It's
there.
like a fae is like a forest spirit, essentially, is what they.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah.
then in some places,
And it
that
can
what's called
like
a
change
banshee?
to all of the different types of like animals and things like
Oh.
that, and yeah, it's like a druid in D&D.
It's kind of like a natural skinwalker. That's a natural.
Well,
skinwalker.
yeah, a skinwalker.
Yeah, a skinwalker in nature.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what they are too. So some of the medical explanations that people put forward for these children, which is obviously where people go. They like to. I don't know if you know this. People like science.
I like science.
It can explain things.
Yeah.
There's explanations
I'm
you can
into
find. It. I believe in it.
Yeah.
I think I can believe in it. Some people put across the explanation of chlorosis, which is also known as hypochromic anemia, a historical term for an iron deficiency condition that can give the skin a greenish tinge, which may explain the colorization. Improved diet could restore normal skin tones. Now, I've seen a picture, though, of this green tinge, and it's a bit of a tinge, sure, but people...
It's not bright green.
Not bright green. It's not Incredible Hulk level of green like we're talking here.
Yeah, it's not future vegan green.
No, it's not. Definitely not future vegan green. No. You're talking like, eating too much grass green.
Yeah.
Other physiological theories have ranged from arsenic poisoning to dietary effects from starvation, meaning that like during their time of being starved, while
but that's not.
Yeah.
How many times did the people not to bring it down the tone too much, but how many times did the people in Auschwitz end up going green? Yeah. Not very much.
Yeah.
It's not like everyone was like, and everyone was green.
That's a very good point. And also as well, the odds of that happening to one thing seems crazy, but to both of them. That's why I don't have issues with that. If there's any medical explanation for it, in my opinion, it would have to be some kind of gene thing where it would affect both of them. Yeah. But then it wore off.
Yeah.
But also is the other thing I'm thinking it might be, which is what I thought you were going to earlier, because they loved, they wouldn't eat all this food, but when they saw broad beans, they were like, oh yeah, I'm having that. They went for it, eating the shit out of it. Were they just only given a very specific diet of broad beans, something like that?
Yeah.
That just, because if you eat like just carrots,
you can go yellow.
You can go like really yellow, orange as well, like something else too.
Yeah.
There's a few different things, and I'm wondering.
Different things that you can do.
I've never heard
there
that. There
was a guy who was constantly, treating himself with like silver oxide or something, some kind of like thing as a tincture, and he was using it for everything, for his heart, for his pain, for his hip, all this kind of shit. And it slowly turned him fucking blue. He looks like a Smurf. It's one of the most upsetting things, because like he realised it was happening but kept doing it, and then he got to a point where he was like, well, I can't stop it anymore. This is just happening. I am just Mr. Blue.
Addicted to it by then, man. He was into that shit.
Yeah.
It's a common myth that eating a certain vegetable can make it turn bright green. Consuming any single vegetable, no matter the quantity, will not change your skin colour. Well, not to a bright green, okay. The green pigment in vegetables is chlorophyll, which your body processes and eliminates.
Give me
your body
your
cannot
vegetables.
absorb enough chlorophyll to stain your skin green.
I need to eat
Certain
some
conditions
vegetables.
of consuming extreme amounts of some food can change your skin. Other shoes, yeah. So carotenemia, eating excessive amounts of foods like carrots, pumpkins, and sweet potatoes can turn the skin a yellowish orange colour.
That doesn't mean that there isn't something that can't turn your skin green. It just means that we haven't necessarily found the thing that can turn your skin green.
Like these are the two literally that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
The blue one as well, Argyria.
Yeah. Suggestion of silver. Yeah, blue, grey. It's so crazy, man.
Yeah, so there's nothing that they've seen that definitely gives you a green, but could there be something that was wrong with them and then it resulted in that as well, like a mixture of things? But either way, it still comes down to where the hell did they come from? And there actually is an explanation that I think is probably... It doesn't explain the greenness.
Okay.
It does explain some of the other stuff. Because
the sun had no sky. That's my impression of the children. That's why they couldn't handle it, and they didn't fit in. Like they went into school and it's like, "Hello, other children.
Hello, you people." Well, I mean, there was more. Oh, they.
Do you like to see the sun go out?
Well, it would have been in a different language.
Watch this.
More like.
Yeah. I asked if you wanted a fucking sandwich, but as you've been a prick...
I'm gonna kick you in the nose here. So, nearby, in the same year, there was something called the Battle of Thornham.
Okay.
I'm going to assume you haven't heard of it. I hadn't either.
Obviously fucking not.
Uh,
How many battles have happened in fucking England? It's like
Yeah.
you go down the M24 or whatever, or M42 or whatever, and you go past like 18 different. This is the Battle of so and so, and that's the Battle of there, and oh look, historical site for the Battle of up your arse, and like Jesus fucking Christ,
Like
guys.
you said, we're old, man.
Yeah.
It's an old country.
But we don't have to remember all of them, do we?
I know, yeah, it's a bit much. But
Come on. It's like every single fucking town they can do a reenactment. It's like, well, actually, just over the hill where the fucking Marks and Spencers is now was the Battle of Arksbury Bridge. And the bridge
like a
doesn't
real one.
exist anymore, but there's a bridge half a mile down in Saxbury, and we're going to go do it there because it's close enough.
If you want, there's a stump you can see that was left over from the original bridge.
Yeah, you
There's
can
a lot of graffiti on it now,
Yeah,
and people piss on it.
If you look really closely, you can see where there may have been an axe, or maybe someone just came along with a lighter. I don't know.
But if you do get too close, hold your nose, because as I said, it really stinks of piss.
Yeah,
So anyway,
that's England.
that's England for you. But it wasn't just the English doing it, because in some of these battles, and especially that one at the time,
Yeah.
Flemish people were involved,
Ooh,
because
the
there was
Flems.
a recent, a nearby settlement called Farnham Saint Martin.
All right, Farnham, St Martin.
I don't know if that sounds familiar at
St
all.
Martin does, yeah.
St Martin's land,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is where the magical land they said they came from.
Martin's land.
We come from St Martin's land,
St Martin's land, St Martin's land. Everybody dies in St Martin's land, and we all go hip hooray.
We're green. That's what they said.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh,
Factual, we've got that on tape.
At the same time, you see, 1173, during civil unrest in England, a major battle occurred nearby called the Battle of Farnham, in which Flemish mercenaries and settlers were defeated. The Flemish people, Flemish people actually did whoop some butt in the actual army,
Right.
but in response to that,
Yes.
it was like, okay, we don't like Flemish people anymore, English. So it was like, fuck all the Flemish people in nearby settlements, and they went around and just fucked up some of the people in the settlements,
Fuck on
such as the nearby Farnham St Helens.
Yeah.
So, for example, if people went in and like shot, but stabby, horse.
You can shoot
right.
that way.
Yeah, shoot, bow,
Yeah.
bow, bow wow.
Bow wowdy bow.
And then these kids were like, run away, get in the cave.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the hell they heard music. Maybe they were just high.
I think this high as balls.
Yeah, maybe shockingly, maybe this kid misremembers because they were apparently ill as fuck.
Yeah.
And green.
Yeah.
That either way, I mean, it's not a fucking alien, let's be honest.
It's not alien.
I mean, it could
There's
be
so
a
many
future
different options.
Future vegan is the best
Future
one.
vegan is just obviously the most likely.
That is the most likely.
But
yeah.
we can play with the other ones.
Yeah, we
you
could
know.
maybe pretend it's not that.
Yeah. I just love the idea of the Flemish though. Just someone going around and, those fucking Flems.
Yeah. It's pretty much, yeah. It would happen because
Those
they
Flems,
want to.
bitch.
They were too good. The motherfuckers, you're going to be better than me at my job. I'm going to smash you when you don't.
Yeah.
I'm going to get all the other ones.
Yeah.
All the kids and the mums and the weak
Yeah.
people.
You green Flems.
But I'm also going to be really bad at that job because I let two kids get away somehow
Yeah.
and create a whole story,
Yeah.
which infamously shows that I went around not only killing people but also being really bad at it.
Yeah.
Tried to be Genghis Khan. Actually, was Genghis Khan around already this time? or
Trying
was
to
that
be
later?
Jesus Khan, obviously.
Well, no, he can't be Jesus Khan. Come on, he ain't got the balls for it.
I think
When was
Genghis Khan was
Khan?
it? Was
Later,
that
I think.
earlier?
I think I might have been. I'm not sure now. I get
When
really
the
confused.
fuck was that
I
shit?
learned all about it the other day, and I've completely forgot the time. What year it was now. I think.
Have you ever listened to the Who band?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
what that
mate, they're
is.
brilliant. They're fucking. They're.
Oh, it's right around this time. Look, 1162 he was born.
Nice.
Oh shit, that is coinciding. It's just
Yeah.
obviously we were lucky,
Yeah.
and we were just out of reach of him.
Yeah.
Never got to us. Like I did not realise. Do you know like the planet had like a 25% drop in the CO2?
Because
of him.
wiped out so much shit.
40 million odd fucking
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Do you know about how
At a time when that was really hard to do.
yeah
You didn't have gas chambers then.
No,
He had to do that one by one.
Did I already mention that? I forgot. Did I already mention about?
Fuck, that's dark. Sorry.
Well, it's true though. They had a lot of work to go through at that time, man. Like they had to put some muscle into it.
Yeah.
It was fascinating, the whole Genghis Khan stuff.
Yeah.
Because he was like he had freedom of religion in his thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He didn't.
He was
care
in a
about
lot
that.
of ways very progressive.
He was.
And if you bowed down to him and accepted rule, you'd probably be all right.
Everybody got equal amounts. Like he got
Yeah.
an equal amount to the lowest person on his army.
Communism.
All got equal. Also, as well, there would like back in all the other Mongol things, you could be the most talented, but if you were like a commoner, you'd never be able to go anywhere.
You know, they had a
it was all about the better you are, the higher you'll get.
You know, they had a set list for who was going to get eaten first.
Eaten.
Like they would have to sometimes, like travel on long distance, all that kind of stuff. And they'd first of all go like, well, we'll have to eat these horses and that, and then we'll have to go into the people. And you're the weakest, so you're going to get eaten
when
first.
they travelled across to China, all China, but like near Beijing, I think now they travelled across the Gobi Desert, I think it was, to get to one of the things.
It's fucking mad.
I didn't hear anything about that in that, but it wouldn't surprise me. It did say about like how they had to drink the blood of like the horses to survive and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised at all, no, if they resorted to cannibalism too. That wouldn't shock me.
They didn't give a fuck.
Do you know what they did in his death?
Go on then.
When Genghis Khan died? Because to this day, we still don't know where I think still to this day, and I'm pretty sure, we still don't know where he's buried. Because when he was buried, to make sure it stays secret, because he carried on afterwards too, so they didn't want, I'm guessing, people to get in and rob his grave, etc., all that shit. Everyone that came to his funeral was murdered after the funeral.
Holy fuck!
Straight up. The soldiers that did the murdering at the funeral were then murdered by other soldiers that
weren't at the funeral.
They agreed to it. Like this wasn't like sprung on them.
Fuck.
They were like, yes,
yes, great Genghis Khan.
And to this day, as far as I know, it's still don't know where it is.
There was the band I was talking about, the Who band.
Yeah.
They're a Mongolian metal band, and they mix like traditional Mongolian music with like metal music. And one of the songs they've got is about Genghis Khan. It's just like the great Genghis Khan. Dun, 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 dun. It's fucking awesome, man. It makes you want to be a fucking Mongolian.
And the Mongolian path, or the monk's path, was Mongol path. I think it's a Mongol path. I think it really was. That area is just crazy. Like
steps.
Most of the armies they went to fight as outnumbered them like 1 to 2 or 1 to 8. Some of them, but they were just so much better at fighting.
Yeah,
and
they kicked ass.
Yeah, they were just badass.
They were one of the few like people at the time who were able to fire like bows from horseback.
Yeah.
Which made them basically invincible because everyone else was like stopping, aiming, firing, and by the time they got halfway through the process, someone had ridden by them on a horse and dopped one right in their head.
Do you know another thing though, which was a huge reason why they were so successful?
Go on then.
Well, kind of twofold, I guess. Because first of all, like I said before, they can rise up in the ranks, and the guy who was his chief strategist was a son of a blacksmith.
Yeah.
Who just rose and rose and rose, and he was like the guy who did a lot of this. But more specifically though, why they were able to beat armies so much bigger than them is because, and it's true, one of the weakest point in armies is feeding the armies, supply chains, all that kind of stuff. Whereas these didn't have that at all, because all through their life they'd been hunting, gathering as they went along. They would just spread out. Yeah, they would spread out as they went along, like so they had gaps, and they would just hunt as they went.
Yeah,
and they'd be fine. They had no issue whatsoever. That was what they did. That's what huge reason why they just fucked everything
and they just
up.
wiped their way across most of China.
Yeah, in Europe, they got into it.
Chunks of Europe. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
like, it's so cool though. But yeah, and then his murder, just like I said, that is his death. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think he died. Well, there's disputes about exactly how he died. It wasn't during battle. Some seem to think that's a bad thing, like, he didn't get to die in battle. I think it just shows that he was such a badass, he just wasn't going to die in battle.
Yeah, you can't get him that way. You can try.
Either way, it was some kind of disease that got him. many people
I mean,
think
it
the
was
Black
on
Plague
that
most
time.
likely.
Like, that's almost always the fucking thing.
The most likely was the bubonic plague because he was the one that brought it to Europe or somewhere.
Right.
Somewhere he brought it to somewhere anyway.
Yeah.
So if he's brought it, odds are he probably died from that. It seems like there seems to be like, but there's no consensus because, like we said, you still can't even find his body now as otherwise
we can't prove anything.
Unknown.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Like to this day, it's one bit of history that's still actually.
That would be.
Who knows?
Did you think they'd do that as the new Mummy movie? If like the last one failed with Jet Li as the fucking guy.
It kind of feels like that kind of was playing on that a bit.
It was playing on that a little bit, yeah.
Because Imhotep in the original ones, yes, there is an actual god or something close to a god called Imhotep.
Called Imhotep, yeah.
But that's not really the thing that's in the Mummy, though. It's completely different thing.
Yeah.
It's just a name, I think, is all they go with.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they called Jet Li's character in this. And I can't imagine Fraser doing it.
Yeah, I can't remember what they called him. To be fair, it's not a bad movie.
No, it's not a bad movie.
Like, it shouldn't have killed the franchise like it did.
I think
apart from the fact that the reason why it did is because they swapped out fucking Rachel Weisz for some other fucking...
That was a big issue.
Why would you do that?
I think it was she didn't want to come back.
Yeah, so what you do then is you rewrite it without her in the movie.
Oh, right, I got you. That's good. Maybe she should have died earlier or something.
Not even that she died. She's still around. They've just we're struggling, and now instead I've got my kids with me this time, and then that leaves you open to bring her back in on the fucking fourth one. But you don't change actress.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
It is stupid because
not
it is really
three
dumb.
into it.
Yeah,
That's mad.
I agree. They shouldn't have just done that. It kind of it comes across like you're calling the audience dumb as well.
It does. It feels like you're just going, oh, well, you know that one person who's insanely beautiful and very unique in the way she looks. Yeah, with just some bin.
I can't even remember who.
I can't remember who it was at all.
Like no one. I mean, no offense to her because it's just.
I'm sure she's a lovely, beautiful actress.
I don't know. I'm not saying that. I don't know.
I'm sure she is.
I don't know.
I'm
she
sure
might
she
not
is.
be.
She's not.
Wait, how has this turned around to now? I'm sorting.
But you know what? She's not.
Yeah, got you back.
She's not Rachel fucking Weisz.
She's not. But she's not the mummy woman.
That's it.
Even taking away, I'm not even thinking about the actress. I'm just thinking about the character.
The character,
in the mummy.
The personality.
The character. It looks like her. It just has to.
That's the way.
Yeah, it's just
she's also she also at the start has to look like she could be a Egyptian princess and also this British archaeologist. There's only one person at the time who could have played that.
That was the
apart
point,
from her, it's Helena Bonham Carter.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah. I realised when I watched it that a lot of time I kind of come up with my own little stories in my head. Like, I said, I don't want to admit it, but this is actually his new fancy piece, and that's why the kid doesn't want to be around.
Sorry, my underwear is really uncomfortable. Bear with me.
Okay.
You're
like my mum who sits there and she has a nappy on and she announces to everyone that she's going to have a piss.
No, it's just because I was scratching like here and there trying to get it sorted, but I was just like, you know what, just open up, deal with it. And
open your head.
Yeah, exactly.
And receive what I got for you.
Yeah. But I mean, they are making the fourth Mummy movie now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rachel Weisz is apparently back.
Really?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Which is weird.
Yeah, they're just going to
only making the third one even weirder.
Yeah.
Unless you go back and use AI to actively replace
the old... use AI to do it, but that would be
the easiest way to do it. Yeah, just face swap it all over, change the voice, turn it all into Rachel Weisz, and then move on to the next one. Do a re-release of all three, and don't mention you're going to do it at all. Yeah, don't even change the person's name in the credits afterwards. You just like
afterwards you can.
No. Just leave it. Just leave it.
If you watch the whole film though with Rachel Weisz's face, it won't be a surprise then.
Yeah,
you'll be a surprise to people watching it.
You got to be protective of the original performance because it will be based off of that, you know. So you still got the actor being.
She'll get paid off, man.
Yeah, but she's being Rachel Weisz. You could have so and so as Rachel Weisz as.
Yeah, there you go. That works. That works. That's a compromise. I like that. That seems fair to me. That's what I imagine they would do for Bruce Willis in Russia.
Yeah.
You know, because
It is Rachel Weisz, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
It is Rachel Weisz, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You said it so much, and now you're not sure.
Times, and now I don't know. You know when you say something so many fucking times, and you're not sure.
You double check that, and I will just quickly see if there's anything left on this. But I think we might have had it all because the idea of historian Paul Harris is the one that suggested a lot of this with the Flemish immigrants that discovered this link. It was really nearby that this.
It is. It's Rachel Weisz.
Okay.
Cool.
Farnham St Martin was really
she
nearby.
Look like a Rachel.
Actually, I think we've pretty much finished this because we'd finished this, haven't we? Actually, because
but
there's no.
Does she look like a Rachel to you, Rachel Weisz?
Yeah,
I don't think she looks like a Rachel.
I'm trying
it's
to.
like Sylvester Stallone.
I don't think he looks like a Rachel.
Does he look like a Sylvester?
I see. That's the hard one because the only other
he
Sylvester
doesn't look like a fucking Sylvester.
Well, no, I agree. He doesn't look like Sylvester because to me, the only other Sylvester I know is a cat.
Yeah,
an animated cat. He doesn't look like that.
No.
But Rachel Weisz, I mean, I think more than anything, it's because her surname makes it work because it's a weirdly spelled surname, so that's why it works.
Yeah.
And is it not slightly weirdly spelled Rachel, or is it normal spelling?
I didn't pay enough attention.
Oh, okay.
I don't pay attention to spelling. I just wanted to know what her name was.
Like if it's more like a Raquel kind of spelling.
No, it is Rachel. Yeah.
Oh, Raquel would be a Q, wouldn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's more like I have got this slightly foreign name because I'm sexy, lady.
Have you ever seen that interview where Tom Holland is in a movie with Rachel Weisz? And like when one of the interviewers raises the thing of like, Tom, didn't you say that at one point like one of your childhood crushes was Rachel Weisz in The Mummy? And he just goes,
no.
Yes, I did say that.
I mean,
and then she's like, oh, really? And he's like, yeah.
Oh, he doesn't care, really. Silly. Oh, that would be like a dream, man, to be able to be working with one of your
crushes. Yeah, man.
Especially if you're like a wrestling fan like me. That's like all the wrestling people now that are in wrestling and get to see like Trish Stratus and Lita.
Yeah.
That's how they all feel. Because if you're a wrestling fan, everybody had a thing for either like Trish, like my age people anyway, had a thing for either like Trish Stratus or Lita. It was either the blonde hot one or the red-headed tattooed hot one.
Yeah.
Depending on your preference, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, speaking of which, we both liked 2 pints when we were younger, right?
I had a few pints, depending on what I was thinking.
2 pints
sometimes I would have 4, sometimes I had 6.
2 pints lager and a packet of crisps.
No, I wasn't really a fan of crisps either at the same time.
Sake,
I didn't like eating that much when I was drinking.
The show, dick fuck.
The show Dick Fuck, what's that about?
Jesus Christ.
We're going to talk about porn now. Is that like
I want my lovely crunchy
after
biscuits.
Eurotrash?
I'm going to say it again in case you missed it. That show.
I ain't dunking no girl like
there
a biscuit. I ain't
going
to change it, don't dare to twist it.
Hell no.
So, can you see the philosophy
of the desire that these biscuits they can cause me? Anyway, yeah.
Will ever be entwined with the whole weft, and the mother, however kind, tries to share my life with her big time. Don't be a fool when you dip it in your tea. You're not gonna make you happy.
Shut up, bitch. I got my lovely crunchy biscuits. I'm gonna say it again in case you missed it. I ain't dunking no girl like a biscuit. I ain't gonna change, so don't try to twist it. Hell no. So yeah, we're both fans of that show. Out of the 3 girls,
right?
Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna go that way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
difficult, right?
Yeah, that changed it. I thought you were just going to say who were you most attracted to. That would have been an easy
answer. We'll do that first. We'll do that first.
Because but that still doesn't like say that I'd fuck or marry her because I don't know. Still.
No. But who are you most attracted to?
Most attractive,
first,
I find Donna.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I flip flopped a little bit
between.
I flip flopped a little bit between Janet and Donna.
Racist. Racist much. I was going to say Louise.
Oh no! Every so often, I would be right in the mood for Louise. Yeah, that was the only thing. Is the noise. She was a great actress, but that noise, Jesus Christ!
Just you know why though? I might say fuck for Louise though, just because.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I can't imagine the sound. I'd want to hear the sound.
Yeah.
Me and in my friend group growing up. Well, a bit later on though, one of my friends, Dave. Everybody knows a Dave. Our Dave wasn't that confident growing up, so he didn't have that many girlfriends. And a bit later on, he had
I feel you, Dave.
He had this girlfriend, and she was really high pitched. She'd be like talking like this and all the time. Oh, Dave! and me and the evil hippie, you were just.
fucking Panto.
No, honestly, it was like that, man. She was a nice girl, though. To us, anyway.
Not so much to him.
I don't know. There was some vibe between. I don't know.
Right.
But either way, though.
Bit of BDSM-y.
She just seemed.
Put
like
it in your mouth.
She seemed nice, but a dick at the same time. Like, yeah.
You do remember the safe word?
But at least she let him out, though. He's one now doesn't let him out.
Ah, fair.
And he's into
That
it.
is
I think.
always a shame.
Yeah.
So.
But
I got something in my tongue. Sorry.
No. Yeah, I forgot where I was going. That was all. An evil hippie. Me and him always used to be like, I wonder what she would sound like having sex. So she sounded just like Louise. So, and came to the decision that really deep voice. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it.
The minute
I'm so turned on right
I
now.
think it's even better. The thing is, it'd be like really high pitched until she came. Be like,
Till she came. Yeah.
oh
my god.
like a fucking foghorn on a fucking shipping container.
It's like shaking because the it's not oil probably so like yeah. Like an old double-decker bus. Really old ones, where if you put your head on the window, it'd vibrate.
Fuck yeah.
It's like
exactly.
you try and
that.
talk, it's like that. Exactly what it's like.
Oh my god.
That was so stupid. I actually kind of forgot what led us to that then. My mind's gone blank for me. What was we talking about then to get to that? Like, full stop.
I was talking about 2 Parts Lager.
That was it. Yeah. Oh yeah, the fuck Mary Kill. That was it.
Yeah. So about I was most attracted, I think, to Janet. To be fair.
Right. Okay.
So that works out quite well.
So
I still got a huge crush for Sheridan Smith.
I get it. That's the problem. I do like
100%.
them all.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Okay, realistic then. What would it be? Because I think Sheridan Smith might be the Mary. She seems about the most homely. I think.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Well, we're saying the characters in it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Which
Janet.
leaves you with
seems the most
fuck
homely.
or kill Donna and.
Well, if you
Louis.
marry them, you're gonna fuck them anyway. So that's the problem.
Yeah.
So
That's continuous. Like this one's a one-off.
Oh
isn't it?
yeah, you know what? I see now. I shouldn't have said it to you earlier because now I'm gonna seem like the bigot because I'm gonna have to kill Louise as well because I gotta keep Janet around, Donna around because how else am I gonna have a secret relationship with her?
Well,
like,
exactly.
that's what always happens.
in the 5th season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is it the 5th and later on as well? But
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it the 5th when they start?
Yeah, I think it is.
How did you feel about that show once Johnny disappeared?
I mean, it wasn't as good. I mean, I watched it till the end. I literally watched it
same.
till the end.
Yeah.
I even did the vote.
What was that again now?
They in the end, like they were like, should Gaz go with Donna, or should he go with Janet, who has his baby?
They should have included Louise as a wild card.
As a wild card.
Really should have.
Yeah. But instead, everyone went for not everyone, but most people
Janet.
went for Donna.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was Donna in the end, yeah, because
Cool.
it was like that was the original.
That made sense for
that
them.
Was
Yeah.
that was their original like
Yeah,
love.
him
That was the thing.
going after Janet made no sense, man.
No, and like
It made sense for a one-off thing, but then afterwards,
Yeah,
it was very soapy though. So I didn't feel like it jumped a shark or anything.
I mean that's literally what
It just annoyed me.
that's literally what Johnny died doing
Yeah.
because they acknowledged it
Yeah.
in the show.
I didn't appreciate that the first time watching it when I was younger.
neither did I. No,
Yeah,
because I didn't know the context.
Exactly.
But yeah.
yeah, the phrase and all that.
Yeah.
So, where it comes- for anyone who doesn't know, I think we talked about it. I think we talked about it before anyway.
Excuse
but
me.
From Happy Days when
Yeah.
Fozzie literally jumped a shark. And that's I don't know if it's the main story, but
Yeah.
it's presented now like it was the main story of the episode.
Yeah. But it was just literally just everyone was like, "That's so fucking stupid."
Yeah, you run out of ideas.
Yeah.
Basically, what it means. And
Yeah.
it's like somehow Simpsons haven't jumped the shark, although everyone would argue they have actually.
Yeah. And then Poopies tried to do it in real life, and that didn't work out.
And what now?
Poopies.
I don't know what this is.
Poopies from Jackass 4.
Oh, tried to do what?
He tried to jump over sharks.
He
And it
tried?
failed.
What, did he fall into him?
Yes.
Did they attack him?
Yes.
Is he no longer with us?
No, he's all right. He's sort of all right.
When did this happen?
Just search Poopies. I don't think there's video of it.
Oh. Oh, okay. So, okay.
Yeah, just search for Poopy's jumping shark.
Oh, bugger. Poopy. Or
Poopies.
peas. Like
No, poopies.
Oh, damn.
There he is.
He was attacked by a shark during a stumble discovery shark where he attempted to wakeboard over sharks and spitting on a hand. Oh, only on a hand.
Wakeboarding over a shark. So he wasn't jumping in, my apologies. He was actually in the water with them.
Oh, wait, what? He's in to wakeboard. It's not over them.
It's not that much over them.
No, it's not that much over them.
It's
You're
very
right there.
much not that much over them.
I feel like there might be fingers.
Oh, fuck.
Poopies, shark. There might be video.
There might be video.
Because it was on Shark Week, so let's... Yeah, look. Yeah, it's gonna... we need to... I can't put the audio on for this. We could, I keep forgetting that we can put it on, though. For us. Hold on, let me pop that on small. And I'm also going to... mute the desktop audio so we can still have it on. Okay, so this is Mr. Poopy. Poopsy. Poopies?
Sorry, he was jumping. Look, there we go.
Oh, yeah, he was jumping. What an idiot. How was that going to go well? Oh, damn.
Fuck.
What a surprise, eh? You jump over sharks and stuff and they bite.
Jesus.
You know what he was lucky that they got there so quick, because you know what that's called?
Feeding frenzy.
No. What they did then, it's a tester bite. I forget what is the actual phrase now, but basically what sharks will do is they'll be like, oh, what's that over there? Is that
Bite it.
Bite it, swim away, because they can smell the blood and all that.
Yeah.
And then they'll decide if they want to eat it, and then they'll go back to it. Hence why he was so quickly, why they got to him so quick,
Yeah.
Because that's what sharks always do.
Yeah.
They'll test first, and then... That was a proper one though, weren't it, man?
Yeah, he properly went for him.
Yeah. I was surprised by that. Because what the hell would you expect? Because, I mean, what was going to happen?
I know. And, look, literally...
There's so many there. Look, he was going
straight
for
it.
And then when you see it here, look. Yeah.
Jesus.
He's lucky that he only had that one.
Yeah.
Because he was still around then, you see. He didn't go away straight away. I'm assuming maybe these other things made him go away. Yeah, the other stuff would have scared him away. But still, the blood in the water.
Yeah, it's not good.
If it attracts them all, there's plenty of sharks there to fuck all them up.
100%.
Without a doubt, the sharks might not realise that. Man, you don't fuck with. You know what? You don't fuck with big animals, as I've said over and over. And you know the main place you don't fuck with big animals
in the fucking ocean.
We are not built for the ocean. How many times do I have to say this? We are not built for the ocean. I can't think of anywhere worse.
So that's what happens when you try and jump a shark.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Fucking stupid.
It's not even that he was trying to... It didn't seem like he was even trying to make that jump work.
No.
It's like the plan all along was to go in.
To go into the water, yeah.
Because, I mean, look, he just let go of the thing. I can't hear them reacting. And they're all like, ha 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 ha. Forgetting
and then
that...
suddenly, oh shit, there's sharks. Sharks are a thing.
Fucking idiots, man. I mean, as if that would happen with one of the wild boys there.
You know what the most fucked up thing is?
Hmm.
That dude's still almost penniless.
Poopsy.
Yeah, Poopies. He was in Jackass 4, one of the biggest stars,
right.
But they paid him bare minimum wage, just SAG bare minimum. And they were like, "Oh yeah, no, you get the money by sort of monetizing on it and doing all that kind of stuff." And he ends up getting bitten by a fucking shark, and he's had to pay a load of money off on medical bills and stuff like that because no one's fucking helped him with that.
Oh, this guy. Okay, I was trying to remember exactly who it was. Yeah, I imagine. You imagine it must have helped him, though. I mean, the Jackass people and stuff.
Yeah, but he's not the kind of guy. He's a bit like.
He was on their shoot.
Yeah, but he's not very good at like promoting himself at all. Like the only other thing I've ever seen him on was when he was on Steve-O's podcast talking to him.
Oh yeah, I don't imagine most of these people have done anything else, especially after being on Jackass. I mean, you're kind of straight up typecasting yourself then, aren't you?
Yeah.
And I can't. Like back in the day when you'd have like all the skate videos and that, I don't see as much of a wanting and a just don't see skate videos as much nowadays. They're not definitely not as popular as they used to be.
Jackass 4 was very successful though.
Yeah. Yeah, I just mean skate videos, skating. Jackass is still popular. The idea of people doing stupid shit and watching them hurt themselves is always going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's never not going to be. They could have done more by now already. They could have put out a new season with these new people, in my opinion, but
Probably,
they just haven't.
Yeah.
Maybe because they're just not paying you enough or something.
Well, it's like you could pay them enough.
But at the same time, I'm surprised they didn't just
Netflix
get another
needs
new
to
lot.
fucking buy it up or something. That's what needs to happen.
But you'd
big
probably be
company
afraid
needs to
to,
come
and
in.
because at the same time, if you do that, eventually you're gonna hurt someone. But then again, they don't seem to care normally.
Yeah.
Like just like the action park film was like the most dangerous thing Johnny Knoxville
Yeah,
ever
it's
did.
true. Yeah, he nearly killed himself.
Yeah, multiple
Again.
times. Which is ironic as well because it mirrors the park completely.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, it was the most dangerous park. Why didn't we recreate it with the most dangerous, second most dangerous filming
Yeah.
behind Rust, of course.
It's a fucking. Still haven't seen that movie.
Oh, I don't plan to watch it.
No.
Were they able to finish it?
I think they were. They are. I think they've either released it or are going to release it.
Let's have a look. See, I mean, they very much should do because it got a lot more advertisement than it would have done.
Well, yeah.
Right, they wouldn't have needed
But
advertising.
fuck, there is such a thing as bad publicity.
So look. Oh, it looks like it's been released as a poster and stuff for it.
Wow.
The movie Rust starring Ali
2024.
Baldwin came out in 2024, premiered at a Polish film festival, and received limited theatrical screening. Years after the praise launch, I watched a whole body cam documentary thing about that.
Yeah.
The police going there and doing the whole body cam investigation and that. It was really interesting watching, like going and talking to Alec Baldwin,
Yeah.
you know, on the premises and that, and
Yeah.
going because the where it happened as well, just like the old soul churches. I still do not understand in the slightest why
I don't know why.
certain people have been like he was. He still got charged for something. Alec Baldwin did. I don't think he should have done
It's
the
not
slightest.
his. It's not his job on the set. Literally, it's not his job on the set to make sure the gun isn't loaded.
Yeah. The armourer's the first job, and then every
Yep.
person that touches it after, he's the last one. He didn't even pull the. It sounds like he didn't even pull the thingy, the bullet,
The trigger.
the trigger. Sorry, yeah. It sounded like he might have cocked it, and then it went off still. 'Cause
Right.
it's an old gun as well.
Oh well, those old style Western guns. That's how they rapid fired. Is you didn't actually pull it all the way back to lock. You fanned it, so you went thump thump
yeah,
thump
yeah. You're
thump
on
thump
about when
thump
they
thump
would do
thump
that.
thump like that.
Yeah. But they're still pulling the trigger.
No, but that's the point. If you're pulling it back and it slips out of your finger, out of your thumb, and it goes wha-bam and makes contact, if it's been pulled far enough back, and even if it's not locked, it will still fire the bullet.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't expect it to go off normally, though.
No,
would
you
ya?
wouldn't. But that's the thing. It's like if he's cocking
It's
it.
just not very good.
If
is
he's
the main
cocking
thing.
it and he slips, then that thing slips before it locks, fires into the bullet, and fires the round.
There's just no explanation though. During that whole thing I watched, and every time they talk to the armourer, there's no explanation from anyone how or why a live bullet was anywhere near
The
any
set.
of it,
Yeah.
near the set, near the guns. They just should never have been there.
No.
Should never have been anywhere there.
No.
So, like, you know, unless somebody's planted it on purpose, why would you? You seem to be the armourer.
Well, the thing is, the armourer was known to have already on a few occasions brought loaded active firearms onto the set.
Did you? I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, she was the kind of person who carried her own and all that kind of stuff as well.
Right, yeah.
And, like, it's very possible that two guns could have been mixed up if she wasn't paying enough attention.
Doesn't sound like it was guns. It sounds like It was
Or rounds.
just a bullet, yeah.
Yeah.
Like an errant rounder got in with the blanks, something like that, you know. Because I remember as well from something I saw, it might have been the same thing, that she didn't have very much order to her stuff in the house, you know.
Yeah.
So you could see it somehow. Yeah, she was young as well. She was charged, convicted of involuntary manslaughter and sentenced to 18 months in prison. Good. She was acquitted of tampering with evidence and was released in May 2025 after conviction. Yeah, the tampering with evidence, I did see that. What was that? It's not as bad as it sounds. Like, I can't remember what it was. It was some. I can see why she got acquitted of that, though. They mean that she didn't get done for that. I can't remember what the story was behind that. She pleaded guilty to carrying a gun into a licensed liquor establishment. Okay, well there you go. She's going around with a loaded gun a lot.
This is the thing. It's like if you're an armourer on a set, you should be leaving your gun at home. Your loaded rounds should come nowhere near the fucking set.
Live bullets shouldn't be anywhere near.
Anywhere near a fucking set at all.
Yeah, and it's on you.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, apparently it does still. The next person that takes it, like they should always check it or something. So there is an argument that like some of them were culpable, but if for example, if Ali Baldwin is culpable, then the person that got one of the people that got shot is just as culpable, and there's somebody else. But it was only Ali Baldwin that also got any kind of charge.
Yeah,
which I don't think he should have done.
It's not. It doesn't seem like it's realistically something that he was wanting to happen at all.
No, 100%.
And like, as far as he was aware, it was an unloaded gun. Although I still think bringing out the movie's a bit of a fucking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I get that a bit. He was charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter regarding the 2021 Rush shooting. A case was dismissed with prejudice in July 2024. That's still 3 years of fucking worry he had to go through. The dismissal ordered occurred mid-trial due to. So he was in trial too.
I don't think he was actually in the final Mission Impossible movie either.
Oh, it was dismissed mid-trial due to prosecutors withholding evidence. Not even because it was bullshit.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the Mission Impossible. Has it already been the final one?
Yeah. Well, supposedly.
Well, yeah, the final for now, apparently.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, though, to be fair, because while he was going through the court case, it would have been that time. It lines up perfectly.
But everyone else got a little cameo, or a flashback of some kind, but he didn't.
It lines up, though, because they wouldn't want to put him because they still weren't sure if he was going to get done for murder at this point.
Yeah.
So, you're probably right.
Yeah. But God damn.
Beth, I'm glad. I'm not a big Baldwin fan or anything.
No, neither am I.
There's just no reason.
And I know I've seen other things where he's been an arsehole.
Yeah, same.
But the thing is, I don't really care about that. I care about the truth of the justice here.
Exactly.
And it's not his fault on a set. If you know how a set works, it's not his fault.
Here you go, look. During the trial, Judge Mary Marlowe Summer dismissed the case because law enforcement and prosecutors withheld evidence, specifically a batch of bullets from the defence.
Holy fuck. You can't be doing that.
The case cannot be revived either because it was done with prejudice.
Yeah.
Which is good.
It was obviously something that was very, very crucial that they were removing.
Yeah. I'm trying to... okay. What was the story with the batch of bullets that caused Eric Baldwin to not be. Good enough. Ali Baldwin, the prosecution discovered the batch of ammunition evidence the city fans during the could have supported the theory that an outside source, not the armourer, was the origin of the live rounds on set. Right. Okay. So, a friend of the armourer, who was a retired enforcement officer, turned a collection of live .45 caliber ammunition over to the sheriff's office in March, around the time of the Reed's trial. Tess claimed these bullets came from the prop supplier. Oh, from the supplier. I remember this here a bit now, actually. Because rather than they're saying rather than the armour and Baldwin, the bullet could have accidentally included live round in a supplier level. So before it even got to
Right.
them,
But
there
it's
was a
still
bullet just
it's still
accidentally-
her responsibility to
check.
check the rounds.
Yeah, yeah, because apparently it would be obvious from looking at it too. They're saying.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
Mm.
One has a
so
bullet
just-
on it, the other one doesn't.
Oh yeah, yeah. We referred the rounds and determined they were not relevant to the case and did not match the ammunition found and said that they were not formally seized. Baldwin's defence team, who had previously requested all ballistic evidence, discovered a new batch during cross-examination of a crime scene technician during the trial. They argued the evidence was exculpatory because it potentially implicated the prop supplier as the source of the live round, a long-standing mystery in the case. If the live rounds came from the supplier, it could have lessened the culpability of the armourer and thus supported Baldwin's argument that he could not have known the gun was unsafe.
Yeah. So it's
What?
well, I mean, I don't get the Hannah Gutierrez thing, but
Basically, if there's another person
in the
that-
chain that
in
could
the
have fucked
chain,
up.
then it makes
But it's
everybody
still
else
it's
less
still Hannah.
percentage-wise.
Yeah, but it's still Hannah's responsibility
Yeah.
to check those rounds
yeah.
and to
By
make
then
sure
it's
that there
already
are
in the
no
gun.
live rounds on the set.
By the time he goes down the chain to get to Baldwin, it's already gone a couple of people, and it's like the bullets are in the gun. He would have to open it up fully to look.
You'd have to actually, yeah.
Which I've heard.
Well, not
other-
even pull it back. You'd have to actually unload it like that, pull one out.
I've heard though other people say, other actors say on set that they would always check the gun because you should always check it anyway.
That's true.
Like it's like you
But
can't.
mistakes happen.
Yeah, you
Especially
can't
if
just
you're trying
blame.
to rush through a movie.
Like I'm saying, he should only be as culpable as all the other people along the chain.
Yeah.
Because nobody checked. Like, yes, he wasn't supposed to pull the gun at that exact moment. He was testing apparently.
Yeah.
He was like just testing what he was
Although
going to
the
do.
real chain of events should
doesn't
be
matter.
as simple as the armourer looks at the rounds, loads the weapon, holds the weapon, walks over to the actor, gives the actor the weapon, and then they shoot. There should be no other fucking people involved whatsoever.
I think there might be one more.
Yeah.
Where they give it to somebody and then that person gives it to Baldwin.
Maybe, yeah.
I think
But
there
the
might be.
fact is, it's like, regardless, it's like that should be the whole process.
Yeah.
The fact that people are checking it afterwards is a very good thing to do. You should always check a live firearm.
Yeah, that.
Or
but
even
lot
a
of-
live firearm that you don't know is live. You should check.
A lot of people also say that's just something that some people do. You shouldn't have to do that because
No.
it's gone down the chain
Yeah,
so much.
But
That's not
the
his
thing.
job.
That's not his job. That is something you can do, but it is not his job.
I'm
Unfortunately,
very much of the opinion that he should not have had any of this bullshit.
No, he should never have had a live firearm in his hand.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have like the stuff afterwards. I mean,
Yeah,
it fucking sucks for the woman who was killed.
yeah.
That's the main thing. It gets lost when people try and blame. I mean, like I said, someone should have been blamed, and it should have been the armor, as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned. But still, like we don't know where the bullet came from.
No.
Anyway, it's interesting, but
But yeah, fuck.
I was also looking today. I didn't know if I was going to do. Remember the story we was talking about before, the move thing with the bombing in Philadelphia, where there was where they bombed a house in Philadelphia. I think it was Philadelphia,
Oh yeah.
and he like set fire to like 60 odd houses and all that.
Yeah.
But I was going through it, and I think we pretty much covered it last week when we was on about it at the
Yeah.
end.
I mean, it's basically it is as horrifying as it sounds. There was a group of people who the American government didn't like. They were black people, and the
And they
American-
decided that pretty much he said like you were getting away from this stuff for too long, and they hadn't really done anything, and then
No.
blamed them for the murder of Officer Ram, I think it was, something
yeah,
like that.
something like that.
Uh,
And then we're like, bring in the Air Force and do a fucking strike on civilians, which is
it wasn't straight away. They
insane.
didn't do that straight away.
No, but they did do it.
Mother's Day, they came down and first they were blasting them with tear gas and water, and they were in the basement, so it was like kind of filling up. There was kids all in there and stuff, and then they blew a hole in the wall, and the idea was apparently that they would come out and surrender, but when they came out to surrender, they would start shooting them. So they couldn't really do that, and realistically, like, as the one woman who was there said, this whole time they should have been if they wanted to arrest him, they could have done that any time anyway.
Yeah.
It's obvious they didn't want to arrest him; they wanted to kill them. There was somebody came on. The police chief said, like, "I am America. This is America calling. You need to come out, etc." And then the bomb was dropped on them.
Fuck.
And even then, after when they tried to come out, they still got shot at. Some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were told for an hour and a half that it's very much theorised that the police chief was told the fire marshal guy, whatever it's called, not to put it out for a whole hour and a half.
Fuck yeah.
They didn't. Either way, the fire department didn't come and put it out for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Whatever the reason was.
Yeah.
The facts are they didn't come and put it out for an hour and a half.
Fucking Jesus.
It's crazy. And then even when people came out all burnt and stuff, they were instantly like handcuffed, roughly, ripped from like parents, like taken from their kids and that. Some people said that they apparently never saw their kids again. I don't know if they mean never ever, because I don't see why they would never ever see them again. But I think some people went to prison and stuff after it as well.
Some people went to prison. Some people just died because they were burned.
Yeah. Oh yeah, lots died.
Yeah.
Even people that weren't in that, because there were 60 odd buildings that caught fire in the end. Yeah. There was only one building that had to move people in.
Yeah.
They were only after them because apparently the policeman got shot, and there was the Move 9, it was called, that got arrested. Even though the guy got shot from above, and they were below.
You know what the most fucked up thing is, though? That fucking mayor was probably like, I'm doing Jesus' work.
Yeah.
I'm sure he thought he was the fucking bomb diggity.
I'm sure too.
It's fucking ridiculous, man.
All I saw was that all those people in Move had dreadlocks, and I was like, yeah, man, I could grow some dreadlocks. I could see that. I could get some dreadlocks.
That's where we're going with this now. Is it that you want to culturally appropriate some dreads?
No, it's not cool. Cultural appropriation does not exist, my friend.
Yeah, no.
It's bull.
It's ridiculous.
It's actually quite respectful, I think.
Yeah, there was actually a thing where there was like someone talking to someone who was Chinese. I can't remember which interview it was, but they were like, "And what do you think about cultural appropriation?" And they're like, I don't think it's a thing. I like it when someone goes, "Oh look, that's a pretty tight Chinese dress. I'd like to wear that."
That's exactly that's pretty much what I saw.
Yeah,
I've seen exact things.
It's like we want you to sort of enjoy our culture just as much as America forces their culture on everyone else on the fucking planet.
And I will say as well, if you are going to cry cultural appropriation like many people do your research first. Because when you insult someone that looks like me, who would have long hair, and if I decided to braid my hair like I have before, or cornrows or whatever, and then people are like, "Oh, it's cultural appropriation," Dutch braids. There's very much a lot of like there's like a contingency in America, especially like black people that think that it's cultural appropriation for white people to have braids or whatever. A Dutch braid literally is that's what it's called. Yeah. A normal braid is a Dutch braid.
Yeah.
Do you have to say any more about that?
Yeah.
Like Dutch.
You can't the whitest motherfuckers on earth.
You can't get more Nordic looking than that's very much my kind of look.
Yeah.
Like big forehead, blonde people. That's Nordic for you.
Blonde people.
That's true. I'd be all over that Viking look. I'd be like, it basically just means I've got Neanderthal in me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's what that means. I'm less evolved than you, but
well, I'm not that evolved.
A bit more than me.
I'm from the Frenchy bit.
The Frenchy bit.
So that's what parish means. It's son of Paris.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just assumed it was something to do with like
technically my bloodline
parishes.
apparently comes from like the Norman area, like Normandy area.
Oh, yeah. They're the people that came up with tennis. For some reason, recently, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I watched a documentary about tennis.
Right.
About specifically the scoring system in tennis. Did you play tennis at all?
Yeah, a little bit when I was a kid.
Do you know
15 love,
15 love, 30 love, 40 love,
and you got to win the
juice advantage.
Yeah.
And win. The reason for it is, I assumed there would be some proper reason as to why it scored like that, but nobody actually knows for sure the exact reason. It's lost to history.
Right.
It's fully lost to history.
No one knows.
No one knows for sure. It's
one of the QIs.
Nobody
knows.
There's theories.
Right.
I can tell you some.
Yeah.
They think love comes from l'oeuf, which is French for egg. because zero kind of looks like an egg.
Right.
Which there's something else in golf if you do something, or there's something else where you do a duck.
Yeah.
And I think that comes from duck eggs. That's another thing.
Yeah.
But and then the scoring system comes from when they used to use. This is the most. If you typed in on Google, you're most likely to see an explanation that it comes from a clock face.
Right.
Of somebody back in the day, they'd score it so that somebody got 1 point to go to 15, enough one to go to 30, and then it would be 45.
Right.
But because we say 40, not 45 after that, they say that, well, that's because when they stopped using clock hands to score it, they were like, well, 40 is just a lot easier to say than 45. So we'll just say 40. So 15, 30, 40. That makes sense? That does make sense.
It does.
Problem is, tennis predates the invention of the minute hand on a clock by about 200 years.
But does it predate the sundial?
No, but
Sundial uses exactly the same principle.
No, it uses hours though, doesn't it? The sundial. It's just an hour. It's an hour. Yeah, it goes around, but it's an hour, so it's not going 15, 30, 45.
I don't
It's
know.
1,
I
2,
don't know if
3,
there were
4,
some
5,
that had it,
6.
maybe.
Huh?
Don't know if there were some that had it, maybe. If you had a really big one.
No, I don't think you could really have imagine what that would have to look like. How would that work?
It'd have to be a really
with
big
the sun.
sundial.
No, but it goes around, doesn't it? Though that's how it works. Like that's how they. So how would you would need secondary shadow system that would somehow would have to rotate or something.
Oh yeah, no.
You know, the logistics of that is crazy.
Yeah, it's not doing 24 hours, is it?
No, I don't mean the 24 hours. I mean having the secondary minute bit as well.
Yeah.
Because if you imagine it, like clocks until a certain point basically only had the hour.
You could do that. You could do the minutes potentially, but the thing is, it's
you
like
could add it on and look,
Yeah.
the motion and all that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
specifically being 15, 30, then 45, you wouldn't.
No.
Like there would be no need to.
No.
You wouldn't have a basically.
You wouldn't be circling around each hour. Yeah.
And you wouldn't have a physical clock that you would be scoring it on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That wouldn't be a thing. So that kind of defeats that object. No one still knows where it came from. It follows like real tennis, which is an older version of it that all the royalty used to do.
Right.
French royalty loved themselves. The first ever tennis player was King Louis or something. Even though so many French royalty, or royalty in general, but royalty died because of tennis.
Because of tennis.
Because of tennis.
The fuck were they playing?
That King Louis, the guy I'm sure he was, played so much that he was like famished. So he necked a load of wine straight after it, and so much because he was so tired, and he died because of it. Got alcohol poisoning. Another one got hit in the chest so hard with a ball because they were more like cricket balls back then.
Right.
And it popped his lung and he died from it. Even King Henry VIII, he was a fan of tennis before he got too big. When the one wife was being beheaded, he was playing tennis.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
But
Can't even be bothered to look her in the eye when you do it. That's a bastard move.
No.
That's a fucking right bastard move.
So
Jesus.
that's the widespread example, but nobody really knows why.
You did the equivalent of taking it, like, you know when you're finished having sex with someone and you've done it in a condom,
Right.
and you tie it up and you just throw it in the bin, right? Or you flush it down the toilet.
I was never a
whichever
condom
kind of
fan, for
person you
sure.
are. But say you're in that situation, that's what you're doing, right? That's what he did with a whole person. He's just like
who?
Henry VIII. He was just like, yes, I'm done. Someone take care of this, will you?
Oh, yeah. yeah. At least somebody else settled the bag for him.
Fucking brutal.
Somebody else, tied up to Johnny and took it away at least.
Well, that's fine then.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's better. I mean, at least he wasn't getting his own hands metaphorically dirty.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be fair.
That's the king's cum. You should be happy to have it on your hands.
Everyone gives him a hard
Take
time.
it home to your wife and stick it in her. Get yourself a bastard.
You know what? Everyone gives King Henry a hard time like he's a super evil dude. But he only actually, if you think about it, he only actually killed one of his wives.
Right, so that's
There's only
fine
one.
then.
Everyone goes on about 6 wives. Blah, blah, blah. He only
Divorced,
killed
beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. So it was 2 at least.
one. Oh, damn you. I forgot that. There's only 2, That's 33% of all his wives.
I mean, to be fair.
It's not too bad.
Out of 8 wives as well. That's quite a lot of wives.
It'd be the same as if you had 3 wives and
Yeah.
you killed one, so it might as well just be 1 wife you killed.
What time do you start getting suspicious that a man's killed at least one of his wives? If he's had like 6 or 5?
I mean, with King Henry, yeah, if you don't get suspicious, it's straight up. You can just be honest about it. And
No, we know on that
But
case.
in general,
but like, if you know a bloke
okay.
and he's had like 4 wives, I don't think you're like. Oh,
and they've all
that's all right.
died.
No,
Have they all been found at
a
the bottom
reasonable proportion of them have died.
of... Oh, right.
Like half of them have died.
At the bottom of a staircase.
Just
'Cause that happened.
they've just died in various ways, right?
Always a
like
staircase.
with 4 of them, you're like, well, that's just bad luck. When it gets to like 6, you're like, come on, man.
Well, how many... Okay, so what if he's had like 10 wives and like 3 or 4 of them have died?
That's weird.
Yeah, 3 have
Anything
died.
above 3 seems like a
Yeah.
pattern.
One disappeared from a boat, we'll say, so they can't say they died because
Yeah.
they just disappeared.
Yeah, but
And
the
one also
implication.
One was on safari and never came back. And there was 2 that definitely died.
Yeah.
The other one probably died because they found a lot of blood.
One of them
a
tried to
tiger.
lever themselves slowly into a lion pit.
Yeah. Good old
And
Jeremy.
the other one tried to
in
make
Brazil.
friends with wolves.
He successfully did.
Yeah.
He did.
He didn't
And then
make
he decided to
friends.
get into a lion's pit.
If anything.
He had a busy week.
He did.
He's having a nice rest now.
A very, very long rest.
That's so dumb, man.
That's so stupid.
I would never do that. Like, I can't imagine coming face to face with a big ass animal like that and just. Obviously, you know, if you do, in that wolf thing, he did the best thing.
Yeah.
It's good to know what to do in that situation, but that's still only,
Still not
best
good.
bet. It's still best bet.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee.
If they want to, they can just circle you and you're done.
Would you ever go on?
But you know the actual amount of like deaths again from wolves attacking people
That's
are
minimal.
is very low.
Yeah.
Really low.
They were on about that.
Wolves
on that
do
thing, actually.
not like being near people at all.
Perfect way. If you don't get wolves where you are, like us here in England, perfect example.
Because we
is
killed
like a
them all,
fox.
by the way. We killed literally every
Yeah.
last one of them.
But think about
Same
the
with the
fox, though.
bears.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've heard people who actually complain about that before. I'm not complaining about not having bears.
I don't want
personally.
bears.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Weirdly, I don't want bears.
Yeah.
It's
Wolves
like
either. I don't want wolves.
England has sort of relaxed now enough that we don't need the wolves and the bears.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fairly small area. We've covered most of it in like fucking fields and shit anyway. There's not that many areas for
Well,
those
I'd say
things
we've
to
covered
go.
most of it in like buildings.
Yeah,
I'd say more.
but it's
There's
not
not
like-
much field left
You
anymore.
know what I mean? But it's not like America where there's like acres and miles and miles and miles of ancient wild forest. It's like there, bears. Let there be
Yeah.
bears. Let there be as many bears as there want to be bears. But
That's 'cause
in
it's
little,
not here. That's fine.
Yeah, but also in Little England, I don't think there's enough space for bears.
Well, we've got
Like
bison
one
now.
or 2 bears
We've
would
got
be
bison.
more than enough to fuck up the entire country.
Maybe a few more, but
Oh no.
1 or 2 bears, like for each like county.
All right, yeah, a couple of bears a county,
Yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
fucked.
You need, they need to bang, so you need 2 at least, and a male and a
Yeah.
and a
That's way
female.
too many bears,
Yeah. Any bears, like I said, any number of bears is too many.
especially in this tiny country.
Imagine
Too
if,
many bears.
If they went hairless, they'd look crazy.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I did watch something about bear actors the other day. There's this one bear actor that was the most famous called Bart.
An actual bear.
There's multiple bear actors, yeah.
I'm sure they have, but like,
Yeah.
I just want to clarify, he's not a
Yeah.
guy pretending he's a
No,
bear.
actual bears.
Yeah, he's not like in a
Like-
Godzilla suit that looks shit.
You didn't watch Game of Thrones, did you?
I've
Did
watched
ya?
up to like a certain bit and then I stopped.
Did you ever see the bit where the big woman, the
Yeah.
blonde woman, is fighting a bear in a pit?
Yes.
That bear was real. It was actually there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that bear was
Fucking
legitimate.
bear.
That wasn't Bart, but that was a later one. Bart even had a film called The Bears where he was on screen 80% of the time, and he had to learn like 4 different behaviours for it. He had to learn to limp.
Right.
He had to learn to be okay with like wound stuff on him.
Yeah.
He had to learn to be loving and all this to a boy cub, because it's all about a bear adopting another cub that he finds. And in the wild, they would actually just eat other cubs.
Yeah.
So the fact that he managed to train this bear to just look after this cub
It's crazy.
is ridiculous. And a few other things as well, though. But yeah, he did it all like and
Bears are
they never
very
have
intelligent.
issues. Yeah.
Bears are very intelligent.
If they decided they want to do it, then yeah. They seem to be much more dependable than, say, your big cats and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But then there's times when, like, you remember that guy?
But then there's Grizzly Man.
What's that?
That's the Werner Herzog one, where there was a guy who was going out and like hung out with the bears in Alaska.
Oh right, yeah.
And he'd go up to them and there was this one bear who was like, he's a bit feisty quite regularly throughout the like footage, and lo and behold, that's the bear that kills him.
Oh,
and
right,
the entire time he had like an audio recording playing, like recording everything that was happening, so you can hear him dying very, very loudly in this audio recording. Yeah. And there's just Werner Herzog listening to it in front of his wife, and his wife's never listened to it. And and Werner Herzog goes, "We are not going to play it for the people at home, but I will listen to this, and I will tell you what I think about the experience." And he just goes, and he's just listening to it, and he goes like, "Oh God, oh this is terrible. Oh, this bear really hates him."
Dude, but people that do this crap though are crazy. Like, but
Look
some
at
bears just legit. This is Bart. But there's multiple. There's like a good 6 that they showed. But
that's fucking mad. Look at the size of that fucking bear.
Yeah. Crazy.
His head weighs more than your entire body, mate.
And when you remember as well that they don't just kill their prey, they would, like, eat them bit by bit and keep them alive as long as possible, to the point
keep it fresh.
that they dig a hole in the ground and create a fridge effect and keep you in the fridge alive. Because the best way to keep your meat fresh is to keep you alive, as you just said, I think.
Oh my
and then,
God.
But then on the other side of that, you've got bears that are like this. That never once...
Look at the fucking size of that bear.
Never once hurt their handlers, never did anything, lived out their life happy doing films. Never an issue.
Jesus Christ. I can't get over the size of that fucking thing.
But then you got ones like...
and it's all muscle. He keeps putting his hand in his fucking mouth. And Jesus Christ. My God.
He's putting his mouth on him.
Dirty fucking Jesus, man.
Yeah, it's like you have to watch him look.
It's a goddamn fucking Irish setter.
Oh, man. You hear about this a lot, though. I mean... more than likely, more than anything, the way they're going to hurt them is by accidentally doing something.
Because this thing is enormous.
Do you know the Siegfried and Roy thing? The guys with the white tigers.
Yeah.
Have you heard the theory that
it was trying to get him off stage because he was sick? Yeah.
Well, because he was having some kind of stroke or something. Yeah. He had something else at the same time that was going on. People think it was because of it, but other people say no. He was having it first and. The cat realised.
Oh, he has managed to cut him a bit.
Oh, he would have to, wouldn't he? But the same way.
Jesus, fuck off.
It's ridiculous to watch.
Just fuck off with that. No one needs that. No.
They are cute looking though.
Of course they look cute. They're like big balls of fur.
Yeah, but they are They are the apex hunters.
Yeah. I don't think he's that. Like, he keeps on trying to put his head in his mouth.
Yeah, but they do that with their young and that as well, though.
Yeah, but
they don't know that our skin is so nothing, and he has to obviously be like, no, I'm not up for that now.
Yeah.
Like even with a cat, to the point that sometimes she'll put her claws out. She's not trying to hurt you. She just doesn't understand that.
Yeah.
It will cut you open. Oh, it looks so cute though. At the same time, that's the problem.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just like almost all muscle and then just a layer of fat over the top of it.
I feel like we were talking about earlier though. I feel the same way with people that have like chimpanzees.
Oh, that's fucking insane.
That is crazy.
I would rather hang out with this bear for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Than a chimpanzee for 1 minute.
Then I thought you were going to see like a chimpanzee in the house.
No, than a chimpanzee for 1 minute.
I don't know about that.
I don't want to go anywhere near a fucking chimp. A full-grown male chimpanzee. I'm not going anywhere near the fucking thing.
I'm not going anywhere near you. I think both are probably just as bad. I feel like though,
I'm not playing with the bear like this. He can fucking play with the bear. I'll stand 50 feet away going like, that's a cool bear.
What would you have more, I'm not going to ask like other people would say, like, what would you have more of a chance of killing out of the two? Because you haven't got a chance of either.
No.
What have you got more of a chance of surviving from out of the two?
Oh.
Say this
You'll
situation.
survive
You're here
from the
now.
chimp, but it won't be good.
You might survive if you decide
It'll
to.
rip your face off, rip your genitals off, and bite your hand.
Well, I suppose I mean more like
off.
which can you get away from, not survive an attack.
Yeah.
I'm on about which can you stop an
It's
attack
probably
from
still
happening.
the chimpanzee.
I don't know.
Because if you can block its path to you by like putting a big door in the way, or like, you know, getting into a car or something, you've effectively stopped the issue. But with the bear, it's just gonna go bonk through the door.
So why would you want the chimp then? Why would you? I mean, why would you? Sorry, why would you say you would much rather have a bear than a chimp
That
attack
bear?
you?
I would rather have 5 minutes with that bear than a chimp for 1 minute.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, what about that bear or Oliver the chimp? Or humanity?
Oh, now Oliver
who didn't hurt a single person during his whole
Little
life.
Ollie. I would love to meet little.
And you're
Ollie.
not a lady. He's only into ladies.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. No, I'd see if he wanted to play some fucking games or something. I think he's got the intellectual capability to do it.
I think he could do that. Yeah, definitely.
He could
Depends what
definitely.
game.
Yeah, I mean, I'd start him off simple, Mario. You know, just walking right, walking left,
That kind of
pressing the
game.
jump button. You know.
Yeah. Like a
And then
platformer.
you slowly get him up. You get him into Doom.
Right.
You know, because that's fairly easy as well. You're just turning left and right and moving forward and back.
True.
And then after you've got him into Doom, that's when you can start like lifting the level a bit. Right? You know, once he's mastered Doom, you can start putting him onto stuff like fucking Call of Duty.
Oh right, yeah. Get pop up there then.
Yeah.
It's like the same way with my kids. Like you have to build them up, leave them alone a bit, and suddenly they get good at it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Oliver would be exactly the same.
To be fair, I reckon Oliver would prefer Dark Souls. It makes more sense for Monkey to whack thing.
Although I mean, he was dead by 2012 actually.
It's
So
a
I
shame.
think we need to get another person to go and bang a monkey.
Very quickly, get out there. No, we told them not to do that earlier. Actually, I'm not going to contradict. People in Singapore,
I
you're
change my
smart.
mind
you
all the
don't need
time.
to do that. Someone somewhere else in a different country, you go ahead.
Hold on. Who's to say that somebody in Singapore isn't wanting to bang a monkey, and you're telling them
Because
that
we
they
told
can't?
them earlier on that we weren't.
If they want to bang a monkey, you bang a monkey. You do your thing, man.
I don't know. I do
If
not.
the monkey's down and they're down,
do not approve this message.
if everyone's into it, then you know what's the
I
problem?
do not approve this message. I want that very clear.
You don't approve of the message of consent. Okay, we'll remember that.
Don't be banging monkeys.
Oh, racist again.
And on that has been Squishy Logic for this week. Thank you very much for joining us.
Keep it squishy, you sexy people.
Until next time, be logical.
Au revoir, au revoir.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
It was KD and Nathan saying au revoir.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Squishy Logic with green children.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Don't know where they came from.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Look out, it is the funny men.
Bum, 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 bum.
Right in your nose. No, nose.